Of course.
And we're live.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. It is Monday night. It is 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm Jason from Mother Tucker's Antiques, and my colleague sitting next to me is the one, the only, Bill of Garden Guy Bill. Before we get into this, I just want to say really quick, a sincere thank you to Misty, Thrifter Junker Vintage Hunter, and Michael Todd, the Cult of Vintage. We really want to thank them for allowing us to jump into their time slot while they take a brief hiatus from now until the new year. So from now until the new year, myself and Bill on Mother Tucker's Antiques, we're going to occupy the time slot with a live sale. We're going to have some guests. We're going to have some fun. But again, thank you guys so much. Sincere thank you so much. And with that said, Bill, where are our guests? What happened to them?
I don't know. Did they bail on us?
I have no idea. I thought you were going to schedule them and get them here.
No, Jason, you clearly said Tina was going to take care of it.
Yeah, I think it was Tina. Let me get off the live here. We'll go up and get Tina and see what's going on. So, well, we have two really good people that are going to hang out with us tonight. If you guys are going to know who they are. They are two sensations from Instagram. So this is their first time here on YouTube. So we want to thank everybody. We will do hellos in the chat. We'll go over how a sale works here in a few moments. Bill, are you ready to bring them in from backstage? Okay, let's do it. We're going to bring them in one at a time. There's our first guest. Hello, everybody. If you don't know who he is, his name is John, and he is from Everyday Holiday Displays over on Instagram. How are you, John?
I'm good. How are you all?
Very good. Welcome to your first YouTube sale. We're so happy that you're over here with us. Are you ready to bring in the third one?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Is everybody ready for this? I don't know. Are we going to break YouTube? We're going to break YouTube right now, aren't we?
Let's do it.
We're going to break YouTube. All right, everybody. I feel like this is Griswold. Like I should do the
Hello.
You guys don't know who she is. You're going to want to go over and follow her. She is Vintage Treasure Girl. She is probably the one that made me have to start to do live sales because I bought so much last year that it forced me to have to start to sell some so that I could fund my obsession with vintage. So before we get into everything, why don't you guys go ahead and introduce yourselves? Katie, why don't you let everybody know who you are, how they can find you, and all the good stuff?
Well, hello, everyone. I'm so excited to be here tonight on YouTube. You'll catch me on Instagram under Vintage Treasure Girl. My name is Katie. I am in Michigan. I ship from Michigan. I have been on Instagram for a couple years now. Me and Jason did some lives over there, but I'm so excited to have a sale on YouTube with some of my favorite fellas here. And this will be something new for me. So I'm really excited. I do pirate ship. I just want to let everyone know. And I use PayPal invoicing, a 1-part invoice. And I would ask 5 to 7 days for the whole invoice process and ship for me.
John, why don't you let everybody know who you are?
So I'm John from Everyday Holiday Displays over on Instagram. Also, as Jason said, my first YouTube sale. I've been in the chat before, but I've never been on this side of things. So this is going to be fun. I am based in Chicago. So shipping for me is kind of good because I'm kind of in the middle of the country. I use PayPal invoicing, and then I use Pirate Ship for shipping rates. If you buy anything from me tonight, email addresses are all underneath our names here or underneath our screens. I just need your full name, full shipping address, and I think that's it then. And then I'll get you an invoice. I do 1-part invoicing, and I should begin invoicing. I'm looking to start tomorrow and then through Wednesday. So by Thursday, you should have an invoice.
All right, Bill, why don't you give them the lowdown about you if they're not familiar with who you are?
So, hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight. So happy that Katie and John are here with Jason and I tonight. Garden Guy Bill. I ship from Northern New Jersey. I also, as many of you know, offer local pickup at the shop. If you are in the area, you just need to DM me. That's absolutely fine. I also use PayPal and Pirate Ship. I typically invoice within 1 to 2 days. This week, I will be invoicing on Tuesday and so tomorrow and Wednesday. I have one more sale after this one, and I do next day shipping.
Well, I'll give you my lowdown real quick. I'm Jason from Mother Tuckers. I'm from Pennsylvania. That's where I will be shipping from. I also offer free pickup if you are in the central Pennsylvania area and you want to utilize that. We can make arrangements and you can pick it up at my shop if you'd like to. I also use PayPal as my form of payment. I also use Pirate Ship to get you guys the cheapest rates possible. I will be invoicing on Saturday. So my next few sales this week, in essence, you guys will have open boxes. If there's anything that you purchase from me tonight and you don't want to keep that open box, just let me know in that email and we'll close it up and I'll invoice you and get it shipped as soon as possible. But if you don't hear from me, it'll probably be Saturday. That's when we do our shipping and invoicing for the full week. So without further ado, before we get into how a live sale works, let's say hello to some of our friends, because as we have been talking, I have seen a lot of friends in the chat. So we're going to quickly go all the way down through. If I miss anybody, I'm sorry, but we just want to thank all 85 of you for being here with us, and the numbers keep going up. So first of all, Patty was our first one here. Hello, Patty. How are you? Miss Karen Williams. And I don't know, John, you might be familiar with some folks over here. Katie, I don't know. I know you've been over here for a couple sales, but Karen and some of these folks, they really help us in the chat, and they also help us as bid ends and all sorts of things. So
Great.
You'll see them get really active.
Yes.
Northwest Sunshine, hello. While we're on it, she's going to be our official bid ender tonight. So Northwest Sunshine is going to help us out with bid ends tonight. We'll scroll down here. Hello, Miss Karen Gillett. Oh my God, look at her avatar. That looks like the little salt and pepper shaker, Mrs. Good, good, good. There's Mix Mom. Hello, Mix Mom. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Elaine. Hello, Elaine. Uh-oh, Randy Girl's here with us. Randy Girl's in the house. Hello, Randy. Let me keep scrolling down here. This one always makes me hungry, and even more that I know about her. Hello, Sarah Lee Coleman. Not necessarily related to the Colemans that we know, but nonetheless a Coleman and a Sarah Lee. Oh, we're in trouble. Watch out. Sarah, hello. The traveling button is here. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Renovative Home. Hello, thank you for joining us. There's Miss Victoria. Hello, Miss Victoria. Stephanie's in the chat. She's watching us. And then, we got Amy out there. Hello, Amy. Oh my God. This is old school tonight, gang. This is old school. We're going back a little bit because we got the lovely Enamor Amy in the chat. And Amy, thank you again for the shout out. And Sarah for the shout outs in your sale earlier today. We greatly appreciate for allowing us to drop the link to the sale in your sale and also promoting us. We are going old school. We got the lovely Catworm with us. Hello, Catworm. Lurking there. The man with the beard, Mr. Larry. Hello, Larry. He has one heck of a beard, doesn't he? Doesn't he, Bill?
He certainly does. It's enviable.
And there's Blythe. Hello, Blythe. Let me keep going down here. See, there's a lovely Cheryl, Treasures by the Sea, if you know her over there on Instagram. So good. We see Nanny Foo-Foo. Hi, Nanny Foo-Foo. Let me keep going down here. Two good friends is with us, the lovely Molly. And Molly, thank you so much. Later on with my big Santa Claus, she was very helpful in helping us determine and figure out who made him. So thank you so much, Molly. There's Wanda. We'll do a few more. I'm going to scroll all the way down. Sherry's in the house. Sherry's in the house. Hello. I need to say hello to my mother. Hello, Mom. We're going to keep going down here. Oh, there's Tumbleweed. Hello, Tumbleweed. I better say hello to Tina. Tina's in the chat, making sure we keep everything straight. I'm just going to scroll down here really fast. I hope I'm not missing anybody. Hello, Linda. I know you guys are like, shut up, Jason. Let's get on with the sale. I don't think. Oh, there's the lovely Susie. Hello, Susie. Thank you for joining us tonight. My fellow vintage gent, David. Hello, David. And I think I must have caught almost everybody. I did. So, all right, Bill, do you want to tell them how this sale is going to work? And then we're going to get this going, get this started.
Sure thing. For the one or two of you who are here that don't know how we do this, here's how we do it. So we are going to show you an item. We have 10 rounds of items tonight. We're going to go in order, show you an item. We're going to tell you what the starting bid is. And if you're interested in that item, you can type into the chat what your bid is. And we bid up in $1 increments. While the bids are happening, we will flash the highest bid up on the screen. and you have the opportunity to continue to bid until we start the countdown. We'll also describe the item and tell you any condition issues that you need to be aware of. Once we start the countdown, we do use just in case over here in these sales on YouTube, which I'll explain in a minute. So we'll either do a 15 or a 20-second countdown. When we get a sense of what the lag is, we'll know better. And Deanna, Northwest Sunshine, will be our bid ender. So that's who you're racing tonight. At the end of the countdown, the person with the highest bid will receive an opportunity to purchase that item. So during the countdown, we do use a feature called Just in Case. And Just in Case is an opportunity for those of you who really want a particular item, and Amy's definition is up on the screen right now. If you really want a particular item and you're willing to bid more than the current bid, you can type in JIC with your the highest bid that you're comfortable with. And if at the end of the countdown you have the highest just in case, we will bid you up $1 over the next highest just in case or the next highest natural bid, whichever one is higher. If you do end up winning an item from one of us tonight, we need some information from you. If you could email us at the emails that you see below. So it's really a good idea right now just to take a screenshot if you think you might be somebody who is a potential bidder, particularly because 2 of the emails may be new to you tonight. We need your YouTube name and your real name. We would appreciate your mailing address. We absolutely need your zip code, as well as your PayPal email address. Those are the pieces of information we need from you. And if you are thinking you might bid tonight, just go ahead and email us all right now and sort of pre-register with us. So it's out of the way, and then you can enjoy the rest of the sale. So at the end of our 10 rounds, if there are any unclaimed items, we will come back and show them one more time in a recap. And that recap is an opportunity for people to claim an item that wasn't claimed before, or for someone who wasn't here before to claim an item that they missed. We'll go over the rules of the recap when we begin that. And I think that's everything. Did I miss anything, guys?
Nope, I think you covered it, Bill. And Tina did. She updated everybody's info in the description. Now that our little secret's out, please make sure you're following everybody up here on the screen. Please make sure you're following Katie and John over there on Instagram. They have 2 great shops. If you guys want to know how to decorate, you want to follow both of these lovely folks. And also, if you guys want good vintage, you want to follow both of these folks. Please, please, please. They are really, really good shops to follow. Also, please make sure you're following me. You're here on my channel. Please follow Mother Tucker's Antiques, along with my colleague, my co-host, Bill, Garden Guy Bill, who has a YouTube channel as well. Without further ado, gang, let's get to showing some vintage, because I think that's what the folks are here from. I did see some other people. I saw Simply Shenanigans jumped in and a few more, so welcome, everybody. We'll do it this way. We'll let Bill go first. We'll get the momentum going. Then we'll go with John, Katie, and then I'll go last, okay? All right, guys, let's do this, and let's get you over here, Bill. What's your first item starting at?
$18, Jason, and that's a good point. Everyone should make sure that they're in live chat and not top chat. And when you put your bids in, try not to use a $sign. So my first item is what I love to bring. You all know I love my plastic fantastic. So tonight I have this snow person centerpiece, which is a floral. It would have been a floral piece. And it is in great condition. I've looked at the leaves. I've looked at the bells. I do not see any problems with this piece. And if you love the plastic Christmas like I do, this is a great one to have in your collection because it still has its floral pick that says Merry Christmas. Now this snow person comes along every once in a while, but the floral pick is almost always missing, at least in my experience. And it is 8 inches tall, not 18, 8 inches tall. Just a really fun piece for those of us who love the plastic and love the snow people. And it has a 360 view. Just amazing floral pieces at the bottom, great color, very little paint wear, as you can see, a little bit on the scarf here in the back.
Bill, is that holly? Is that holly in red on the bottom?
It is. Isn't that amazing?
That I've never seen the red plastic holly before.
Yeah.
That is fantastic.
And red pine boughs too. So I have a feeling these were what do they call that when they do the air spray paint?
Oh yeah, airbrushed.
Airbrushed. Yeah, I have a feeling that they were airbrushed. Again, because these were first of all intended to be floral pieces or party pieces. Like sometimes they would actually go on the top of a cake or some other confectionery, and then they were meant for the family to be used as a centerpiece. Oftentimes people pop these in the middle of wreaths or use them on side tables or buffets. So just really nice and substantial piece to put into a display. And one of the things many of you have heard us talk about in the past about these plastic pieces, these fantastic plastic pieces, is that when they're exposed to temperature extremes, hot and cold, which oftentimes they are in storage, they get very, very brittle. None of the plastic on this piece is brittle. It's not breaking. It's not cracking. And it's really great to find something like that. I mean, I've picked up plastic fantastic wreaths before that literally disintegrate in my hands because they've been exposed to cold or heat for so long. No melting on this one, just in really good condition. And of course, look at that face.
And Bill, Catworm's asking, is the snowman a blow mold? In essence, yeah, it is.
Well,
it's
so,
the same.
they are all blown into a mold.
Yep.
So that's technically what it is. It's not a light up blow mold.
Right.
But all of these pieces, even the little small ornaments that we see, technically are blow molds because the plastic is blown into a mold, and you'll always find a hole somewhere on the bottom of it where it's blown in. So it is a blow mold. It just isn't one that lights up. However, now that I think about it, there's no reason someone couldn't put a hole in the back of this and put a light
Light it up.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, maybe I want it now.
I do that all the time when I'm holding stuff.
That's a great idea. That's a great idea. So if I do say so myself. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start the countdown on our first item of the night to let our friends continue with their items. So right now, Cheryl's in at 26. We're looking for 27 or more. And I'm going to start at 15 just to see what the lag is like.
You got it,
So
Bill.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Yeah, it could look like styrofoam, but it's definitely a blow mold. Definitely plastic.
Oh, I love him, Bill. And there is barely no paint wear there.
Whoa.
On
Isn't
the
that
top.
great? I know. Okay, so there is Northwest Sunshine. Thank you, Deanna. There's the bid end. So Renovative Home came in with a 32. Mary had a bid of 30, but Cheryl came in with her just in case of 44. So Cheryl, this snow person is yours for $33. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. All right, John, how much is your first item starting at?
I have a choice round, and starting bid is going to be $24.
You got it.
So I figured that tonight's a good night to sort of reintroduce myself to some people who know me and then people who don't know me and sort of like what I like and use in my own displays. I'm advertising is sort of my background. I love vintage advertising pieces, ephemera. So you're going to see some of that threaded throughout the sale. My first round, like I said, is choice, and I have a choice of vintage greeting card boxes. This is your first choice. This is the kitty card box. I don't know that there's, this is a Miller Greetings box. The size on this is 8 3/4 by 6 1/4 by 1 inch. I like popping these in displays and using them as sort of background pieces. They sit usually pretty nicely and they create some height and some sort of like visual interest that isn't your typical, if you're doing some ceramics and things, some greenery, just having one of these in the background is really great. So I love these little children doing little Christmas carols. And again, the kitty card box, who doesn't love when they spell things with K's, especially when they're kids. So this is your first choice starting at 24. Your second choice, again, another vintage greeting card boxes. These are empty. You don't get the greeting cards, just the boxes. Is the Snowman greeting card box with 10 Christmas folders. I don't think that there is a actual manufacturer on this one. This one measures 8 1/2 by 6 1/4 by 1 inch. There is a tear at the top of this one, but I love this. I sort of really love the almost, if you all are nearly as old as I am, the old TV antennas. That's what that reminds me of with the tree.
Also, the old I was just gonna say, John, reminds me of the old seals. Remember that was almost
Oh
there.
yeah, the Christmas seals for sure.
Yep, they're designed too. The
But
old
he's
Christmas
just a
seals.
happy, jolly fellow, and so I like this one. This one must be, I'd say, like late 40s or early 50s, like before kind of the more. This is a little bit kitschy, but not super kitschy yet. That other one was probably a little bit later. So this is your second choice. Molly, see you at 24, looking for 25 or more on choice. And your final one, have to have the big guy, Santa Claus, with the Merry Christmas assortment and that jolly old happy fella. This box measures 10 3/4 by 13. This is definitely a bigger guy, literally and figuratively. There is a split at the top of this box, but when displayed, you're not going to see that. So again, I love using these as kind of background pieces, building displays around them. Or if you just like, if you're like me and you collect a lot of these, you can kind of just do a display of the boxes themselves.
Absolutely.
It's just a really kind of unique addition to what you do for the holidays. And you know, the likelihood of finding another one of any of these is minimal. So like whenever I find something that really, and I do love these, but I have to share some stuff because I can't have everything. I have quite a collection as it is. So I like to kind of bring some to you all so you can also enjoy that kind of holiday cheer too. So there's Santa, going through your choices again: the large Santa, the snowman, or our sweet children caroling for hopefully coins. So
fantastic.
So I'm going to start a countdown. Christina, see you at 26, looking for 27 or more. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. So looking for 27 or more, or the bid end on choice of the vintage greeting card boxes.
John, I'm just imagining how big the cards were in that Santa box. They had to be fantastic.
Yeah,
well, I like this one. It says appropriate designs and greetings. I want to say appropriate designs and greetings.
Okay.
And there's the bid end. So let's see. Christine, you came in with a just in case of 37, but you had a 26 before that. So you're at 26 on your choice. Let me know if you want Santa, snowman, or kids, or any combination at your high bid of 26. And then Molly, you were the second high bid at 24. Let me know what you would like as well, and I'll look in the chat and we'll keep things moving.
All right.
Over to you, Katie.
All right, Katie. Let me know how much your first thing's starting at.
Starting at 20.
Okay.
All right, this is going to be a set of 4, and these are all, it says inspected Japan. They are these, this is a rubber face. These are little carolers. This is the first guy. I'm just going to hold them all up and then we'll talk about them. So starting at 20, here's the second guy. Then there is this brunette lady. And then we have, my favorite is this little blonde and this red. So these are all, it says inspected Japan. They are tied to there. They have little rubber skates on. I love the detail, like in her, this is like hard. You can see with her little chenille here. It's just like the detail on her with the little snow is so cute. And her head's kind of to the side. Yeah, I love the colors are like with the turquoise and that. It's really, really different because you don't see this color very much, the combo. And they're just very detailed. I love their faces, and they are rubber faces here.
Yep, Jana, it is for all of them. Jana, they are for all of them.
It's for all of them. And you do get, it does come in the original box, which is not much, but just so you know, it has the original box, and it also has the sleeves that they were in. It just says 4 Christmas figures and has an invoice number, but they have the original sleeves that they were in, so you could store them. Very nice. So,
Katie, are they all on ice skates?
They are all. Oh, wait a minute. Now that you said that, I'm sorry. No, the carolers are not. But this guy's caroling.
Yeah, isn't that great?
I love those. And his skates on. But these two are not. These two are just their boots. But there's 2 ladies and 2 guys. So I see you at 40. Thank you guys so much. Oh, and I should tell you that they are 9 inches tall about each one. I love his hairdo here. Isn't that great?
Yeah. Oh my God. He's had a day.
He's had a day. That's
he's ready
right.
to go Carolyn. Oh yeah.
Very Rod Stewart.
What's he holding behind this book? Is I want to know.
He's nice and warm. He's nice
Yeah.
and warm.
He's toasty. There's something in this pocket here.
So good.
But very, very cute. All right. Did you guys see them all?
Katie,
And
how
thank you,
tall are
guys.
these again?
These are 9 inches.
9 inches. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. So I'm going to start a countdown. I see you at 45. And
Yes,
we're
the eggnog.
going to start a countdown. And I'm going to try to hold them all up, but it's going to look crazy. And I don't have the box to hold them on. So let's start with 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end.
I have some of these in my display, and I love them so much.
Mhm.
Yeah, they are great. The coloring is great.
The coloring is really what makes them stand out for me. For
Yeah.
Especially if you're doing a non-traditional Christmas with those blues. That's
Mhm.
good.
But they do match a lot of the Putz houses, which is very cute.
Yep.
Okay, I see L Goodfellow for 46, and then there's the bid end. So these are coming to you. Thank you so much. Thanks for your bids.
And I'm just going to show everybody's emails again real quick, especially for John and for Katie, because I know some of you guys have not worked with them before. So there's Katie's email. And we're going to get me over here and get my first item going. My first items tonight, they're going to start at $10, and it's going to be for the whole lot. So it's going to be for these 9 vintage greeting cards. So all of these greeting cards are probably from the 1930s and 1940s. So hopefully I can get my, there we go, to focus. So I'm going to show them to you each real quick, and you're going to get them all. Oh, and these are all used. So they're all used, but they are not like, they didn't come out of a scrapbook. So they are all used, and they're all roughly in that 4 to 5 inch range. So a lot of these are cats. So if you guys are looking for cat things for Christmas, here's your first one right here, the little Merry Christmas. There we go, the cute little kitty cats. Let me sit this down here so I can show you the inside. So there's the little kitty cats. All of these for $10. So there's the inside. You can see that it is signed. And there's 9 of them all together. Then you have these cute little kitty cats here in their basket. They say Merry Christmas. So this one is signed as well, but this one has them here on the inside. So how cute, especially if you guys love cats, because you don't find a lot of Christmas cards exactly meow meow with cats in there. There's this cute little kitty cat who's ice skating, says Merry Christmas. And again, these are all the smaller ones, the 4 to 5 inches. There's your inside. Very 1940s, very 1940s. And again, there's 9 of them. Then there's this cute little bear. This cute little bear, it says information, please. So Suzanne, thank you. I see you for 10. Then in the inside, it opened up and it's a pop-up. So there's a little microphone with the 2 bears and that vintage radio back there, which I just love. If you know someone that loves broadcasting or collecting records or, radios, they would definitely love that. Then you also get this little cute one here. These cute little doggies, they're sliding on in for Christmas. So we're at 10 looking for 11. And then he takes a little spill falling off the banister. So again, they're all used, but they're not like destroyed in the back from coming out of a scrapbook. So here's this one, very 1930s, 1940s with the cute little girls right there with the cute little kitty cat. And then there's the inside. This one is signed as well. This one is sort of a die cut, so it has the cutout window in it. So we are sitting at 10. We're looking for 11 or more. So we have this cute little one right here. This one's very almost patriotic. I would have to think this one probably came out during World War II, because through those years, a lot of them were all in red, white, and blue. But I just love that cute little bird up there just chirping away. And then there he is on the inside. So again, this is a whole lot. This is not choice. You're going to get them all. I have 2 more to show you. The cute little girl here carrying all the packages. Merry Christmas with the cute little dog. And then here's the inside. There's the cute little dog by itself. So again, we're looking for 11. And then here's the cute little last one that I have. Sherry, thank you so much. I see you for 12. She goes, a holiday greeting. And then she goes, oomph. Suzanne, I see you're 13. And then she's like, Merry Christmas. She's up and she's skating into your Christmas. So again, we'll just show them to you real quick and then we'll do a countdown. You're going to get all these. We're at 13 looking for 14. They are all used. They're all used. So there was the one. Here's the other one you're going to get right here. You're going to get her. I'm going to get the one that I think is World War II era. Sherry, I see you for 14. Thank you so much. The cute little die cut one. These are great for junk journaling. These are great for, putting in a wreath. If you guys have one of those wreaths that you guys can put greeting cards in. Suzanne, I see you for 15. Thank you so much. I think this one's my favorite. I just need another moment to show the pop out. Look at that old microphone, the lollipop microphone. Just so good. And the funny thing is, there were some teddy bears here, and then Stacy's here with us. Hello, Stacy. There was your other one. You're going to get the cute little kitty cat ice skating. Some meow meows in a basket. You can't beat that. And then what I love is the cute little chorus of kitty cats. So let's go ahead and count this down. Sherry's back at 16. We're looking for 17 or more. Let's go from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. They're not really showing that well. So we're looking for 21 or more, and you're going to get all of these greeting cards, probably from more so the 1940s, but I think there was one or two in there that was definitely 1930s. So especially if you guys love the kitty cats or the dogs, again, you find Santa, the snowman, but to find those. Okay, there's our bid end. So Suzanne, congratulations for $20. These are all yours. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you all for the bids. We'll get you over here.
Okay, Jason, I'm going to start this at 18. And I have this beautiful Fenton milk glass hobnail Epern or Epernier, which I think to me just screams holidays. I love the single horn on this one. So many different things you could do in terms of display or even using it for candy or food or florals. But it does have the single horn. There are no condition issues with it, no chips or cracks. All of the hobnails are in good condition. There is the original Fenton stamp here, and then the Fenton mark is here on the bottom as well. Just a really pretty, there, you can sort of see it, the oval there. Just a really pretty piece of glass for those of you here who decorate with a lot more glass than you do with the kitsch that we tend to bring a lot of. And I think really great for a variety of things. In my promo, if you saw that, I actually had it overflowing with a bunch of pixies. So many fun things to do with such a beautiful piece of glass. And I see the three-horned ones quite frequently. I don't see these single-horn ones all that much. Yeah, it would be great for your M&Ms, Larry. A great candy dish, right? Just a really pretty piece of glass. And it is 7.5 inches tall. So it's not so overwhelming like a lot of the Eperns are that would take up a lot of space on your table or your buffet or a side table. Just in really good shape. And sometimes these horns, the way they were molded, they sort of sway to one side or another one. To me, this looks like it's perfectly centered from whatever angle you're looking at it from. Just a really pretty piece.
Some shrimp cocktail, Daniel. You're right. That would be. Could you imagine putting your cocktail sauce there on the horn? That's bougie. That's
or a cocktail.
There you go. There you go.
Protect that sticker at all costs, though.
This is true.
Yeah, that is the point. And somebody really did. I mean, this sticker, like when I saw it, yeah. It's an amazing condition if you're someone who loves stickers. Really good condition. Yeah, so no dipping sauce in there. The dipping sauce has to go into the horn.
You're right. And there's something about that Fenton sticker too. I don't know. It's just classy. When you find that on a Fenton piece, it's like, oh yeah, this is a good piece of glass.
Well, it's the black and gold, that they do it in. It's just so it is really classy.
It is.
So happy that some people decided to leave the stickers. I have never done that.
No.
All right, so we have Jill in at 23. We're going to move this along and start the countdown. We're looking for 24 or more, 15, 14, and remember, we are doing just in case tonight. Yeah. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. And if you didn't see when I held it up, someone did affix 4 felt discs to the bottom, which obviously could be removed if you don't want them there, but they are there nonetheless. So there is Northwest Sunshine's bid end. I'm sorry, Tumbleweed, your just in case came in right after the bid end. So Shauna, this comes to you for $24. Thank you so much.
Beautiful piece. I've never seen that single EPern like that before.
Yeah, I've seen the candle. I thought it was the candle with
So
the.
did
I
I.
didn't realize that they had made that piece at all. But learn something new every time I join one of these lives, which is great. And hopefully, I'm going to show you all something you haven't seen before. This next item is going to start at 34.
Gotcha.
You will have seen this before. It's sort of a Christmas classic, but it's also different than probably what you've seen before by one small thing. So starting at 34. This is the flocked dancing Santa.
This is good.
Like I said, you've seen this guy before. I call him Santa with the hot foot because he's always on like hot foot. But he has the season's greetings flag that he's holding, which makes him unusual because you don't see this version of this very often. This is made in Hong Kong. The flocking is in really great condition, except for one little spot right there on the base. Something happened to him there. And he has a couple of pinholes. I don't know if maybe someone, or maybe he came this way where maybe he was intended at one point to be hung somewhere, because it looks like it was original. It doesn't look like it was done to him later. But his face is in great condition, very rosy. Also a little bit different than what you kind of see on these. He's definitely seen some sun. Maybe he's, gonna take off. Maybe he's like, I got one foot out the door after I'm delivering all those gifts. I'm gonna go ahead and play someplace warm and get my suntan. Well, he's got the sunburn right now. But again, this little tag right here, this little flag is really unusual. It has a little bit, it's coming apart or coming off the plastic piece, and you can certainly glue that down if it's something you want to do, but I didn't want to touch that right now. Along his bottom of his coat here, there's probably a little bit less of the cottony stuff that was there at one point, but I think that's just normal for him because he's been around for so long. And definitely kind of coloring wise, kind of that kind of off red color. It's not super red, it's more of an orangey red actually. But again, such a great piece and really different because of that flag that he's holding.
His face is different too. It's different than the normal face.
Yeah, right. It really stood out to me as like I don't, we've all seen this kind of shape in whether they're the smaller ones or the standing ones like this. But yeah, the flag really caught my eye to begin with, and I thought, did someone do that? It's like, no, they made these at some point. You just don't see them that often. So I was happy to bring this one.
I call that the J-Lo Santa normally. The big behind. Yeah.
He's got a big old badunk-a-dunk.
He's got some, he's got some I don't know, calves, thighs, something's happening back there.
Yeah. But yeah, I like the face. His ears are so cute on him.
Yeah, the ears are good.
And I love how his beard is so wispy there that it actually goes down to almost all the way down.
And
he
underneath
tucked it into his belt.
Underneath the belt for sure. So Susan is seen at 36, looking for 37 or more on this Hong Kong flocked Santa with his greetings flag. I'll start that countdown from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. So looking for 37 or more, or the bid end.
Such a great one, John. That's so good.
It's one of those things where it's like, should I have kept this? But again, I can't have everything. It's just impossible. I have so much stuff I haven't even brought out yet. And there's a bid end from Northwest Sunshine. So now I lost you. Susan, this is coming to you for 36. Thank you so much.
All right. And Susan, there's John's email, because I know this is the first time John or Katie have sold over here. So there's John's email. So if you want to take a screenshot or whatever you have to do, or write it down, and then just make sure you get John all your info. All right. There you go, Katie.
All right. This is going to start off at 42, but there is a repair to the neck on one. I did want to say that before you guys bid. But the set is still so great, even with the repair. So we have these Lefton. Well, let's put them in the right hand so you guys can see them. These Lefton deers, they're the Hollyberry ones. The repair is on the girl here at the neck. Right there, you can see from the front is not as noticeable. From the back, you can see a little white spot. Other than that, they are in perfect condition. The paint is amazing. They are 3.5 inches tall. This does have a numbered 198 on there. She has her little poinsettia on her hair, and her eyes are down, because he's throwing a little wink at her on this one with one eye open. He has a little bell on his top of his hair. He has the Lefton sticker wrapped on his leg here. And he also has the 198 there.
So hi, Sharon. Oh, these are great. These are great, Katie. You do not find these that often.
No, you don't find these that often.
And really again, where did you say the repair was? On the neck of
on the neck of the girl, yeah.
Okay.
So, but the legs, normally you think you would see the legs because they have pretty tall legs here for these little figures. And they're all in good, and the paint's really great on that. And I just love his little sweet little face there, winking at her. And she's being coy.
So cute.
Yep. So I really like those. And she has a little bow in her tail there. She's all decked out, ready to go. And these are Lefton, and they are called the Hollyberries. Not to be confused with the actress, of course.
Hey, that's my joke. I was
Katie, you're getting just a little bit of a glare on their face. Can you just bring them as close to you as you can to the there you go, to the camera. There you are, so they can see those eyelashes.
Yes.
You know, that's a pretty good repair too. That's a
really it's actually not bad. I didn't even notice from the very front. Just at in the back, you could see a little bit of the line right there.
Right.
And it's actually such a clean break. If you wanted to repair it a little bit better, you probably could. If some people are into that.
The cold paint on these is incredible.
Yeah. There you can see his face. I love the way he's winking and that little bell.
Oh,
very animated eyes. Love them.
So I see you're 42. Thank you so much. I just thought even with the repair that at that price for this pair that hardly comes up, that it would be good.
You're right. Put a bow on it. Northwest is right. Just put a bow around it. Add a little extra bow.
Put a bow. Yep. We know how to cover it up. Throw some snow on it.
There you go.
That's what I'm done with every display. I love some snow.
Spray snow, yeah.
Iridescent snow. I love it. I swear I just put it, it's in my house for months. But I love it. I love the way it looks in every display. I just throw a little bit on it. It just makes it pop. So I see.
And if anyone's giving me a run for displays, it's this woman right here, by the way.
Y'all got to go back and see her Christmas tree. Her Christmas tree has this epic glow. Katie, do you actually put tinsel on your tree? Is that what gives the glow?
Yes, and I think there's a tinsel shortage along with the lettuce shortage and everything else that's happening right now.
Right.
I had such a hard time. I had to go in the depths of my bins and find my tinsel that I had from last year. Because it is like $10 a box on Amazon for a thing of tinsel. When normally, they're like $2 or something.
Nothing makes sense anymore.
I don't understand. So I see you at 42. I'm going to do a countdown here from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, Amy, your aunt loves snow and tinsel. We'd be best friends.
Our little fur babies in our house would not.
Yeah, we can't have it either.
Yeah.
You can't have tinsel?
No, you can't with cats. You can't with cats.
My dog doesn't mess with it, so we're good. All right, I see you're just in case, but it was not needed. So you got these for 42, Christine. Thank you so much.
All right, Christine. And then I'm going to show Katie's email again, Christine. So please make sure you email her all the information she needs so she can get you invoiced. And we're going to bring me over here. My next item is going to start at $20, and I sigh because I was a little nervous. I'm infringing on my friend's territory. So I have a planter lot. So planter lot, and you're going to get all of this for $20. It's not known as a bundle. It's known as a lot. So I had this top hat planter for a very long time, and I've held it for two reasons. I think it looks like a New Year's Eve hat. So I think this would be great to use in your New Year's Eve displays. I also think that when Frosty melts away, this is what's left, his hat. So there's a little manufacturing defect right here. So that's right there. This is probably, when I show you the bottom, this is probably, I'm thinking American Bisque is maybe the company that made the hat. The planter. The planter measures, first of all, 7 inches wide. So 7 inches wide. Jody, thank you so much. I see your 20. It measures 7 inches across and about 3.5 tall. Now you're going to get everything that's in it. So I'll show it to you. You get everything that's in it. And Bill, now I see why you say I don't know if you can put it back together. So let me first start by telling you the planter you get. Then you're going to get this little plastic pixie, the little Hong Kong little pixie that hangs on it. So he, she, they are in very, very good condition. So you're going to get that. You're also going to get this cute little, took a spill, cute little elf, little gnome fella. Now he has a painted fabric face, which I think is super unique. The face is actually painted fabric. So at Renovative Home, I see you for 21. Thank you so much. It's not flocked. It's actually fabric that is painted flesh color. So, and then he's wearing these cute little corduroy top and cute little corduroy bottom. There might be a few stains right there, but you're going to get him. And he does have his little original hanger. So he comes with that. Then we get the cute little pic here of the little Santa. And I got to tell you, we always called this little guy, I don't want to say it, John, we called him the farting Santa. He always looks like the little farting Santa. So I know yours was a little more G-rated, but we always called these the little farting Santas. So, of course, this poor guy has a little extra junk in the trunk too. So he's going to come with the lot. And then you're going to get a vintage little Mercury pick, cute little Mercury pick with the little sprig. So you're going to get that. That's actually new old stock. And then you're going to get both of these cute little flocked snow people. And these are little flower picks as well. So Renovative Home, I see you're 23. Thank you so much. So you're going to get the big red-nosed Mrs. Snow person. And then you're going to get the cute little crazy googly-eyed, look, crazy googly-eyed mister with his hand out. So I don't know if he's presenting her, if they're fisting and duking it out. But she's got this cute little bonnet on with a little ornament top. So that's why, you know, sometimes we see the holes in the bottom of the ornaments because they did twofold. So they did twofold. So Lizzie, thank you. I see you're 25. And this one, I think, if I can make it out, I think it has a made in Taiwan, a little made in Taiwan sticker on it still. And this little guy doesn't have anything. So, and he also could be an ornament as well. So that's why I threw the Santa pick in. So if you want to use these little, you know, snow folks as ornaments, you definitely can. Hello, Alicia. Thank you for coming in. So those could be 2 ornaments. So that's everything. So we're 25. We're looking for 26 or more. So let me try to reconstruct this as quick as I can. Bill, I'm sorry. I feel very guilty that I'm infringing on your territory, but
I don't own this idea, Jason.
You do own this idea. This is Bill's idea. This is Bill's idea, and I actually probably owe you a percentage of the sale as copyright infringement. So
okay, then that's good. That's good.
This is the best I can do. So this is a hot mess. We're going to keep this moving, but we're 25 looking for 26. You're going to get the whole kit and caboodle here, all stuck, and the elf is down on the inside. So let's count it down. Lizzie, you're at 25. We're looking for 26 or more. So let's go from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Harry the Hound Dog's in at 26. We're looking for 27 or more. You're going to get the whole kit and caboodle. And I thought this would be great if you had one of those small little bottles of champagne. Pop that in there with some tinsel for your New Year's Eve party.
You are killing me right now having this planter.
I know. And I can
right now,
imagine.
and I am not bidding.
There's our bid end. Thank you so much, Lizzie. I saw you're just in case at 31, Harry the Hound Dog at 26. So Lizzie, it's yours for $27. Thank you so much. Let me sit this down.
Yeah, that for New Year. That I see that for New Year is really, really cute.
I do too.
John, you could have used that.
I know, right?
I'm thinking when Frosty melts away, that's all that's left too. So
yeah.
All right, Bill.
Welcome, Mermaid. Welcome, everyone. So happy to see new people here tonight. So, Jason, this is going to start at $60. If anyone is interested in adopting this fellow, I have him. He is a Russian white boot Santa. And before anyone bids, I just want to point out the obvious. He is beltless. He does not have his belt, but he does have his original Coke bottle, which sits very nicely in his hand. He does have his Russian tag, Atlanta, Georgia tag. And in terms of condition issues, not much to talk about. There is a tiny spot here, which is a little bit of wear. And then on the back of his boots, he's been walking around, has a little bit of scuffing. I didn't try to remove this with a magic eraser. I don't know if it would be removable. But as far as Santa Badonkadonks go in terms of what we saw today, yeah, he's kind of flat. This one's kind of flat.
Wedgie.
I love this one because, first of all, his beard is in really good condition. There's a tiny bit of discoloration, but not much at all. But the face is what is just amazing on this piece. It is the soft rubber that we know the Russians are, just a beautiful face. And if you've been looking to add one of these to your collection, this guy is pretty remarkable. I mean, you can see the state that he's in. It's very, very good. Yeah, office butt. Oh, that explains why. That explains a lot about myself. Thank you, Sarah. I sit too much. I don't like riding bicycles for that reason. I find it a bit painful. So he is. I have heard that there are 3 variations of the Coke Russian Santa, and he is 16 inches tall. So he's a nice friend to have in your collection. Again, the red one with the white boots, just so adorable, with the Coke bottle. I'm learning online that that's something that's really important for people because they don't come along that much. And I guess people have made reproductions of them so that people can replace them. But look at him, just look at his Coke. He is like
he's thirsty.
Yeah,
he's thirsty.
And if you Google, or you don't Google, go on YouTube and search for Russian Santa Coke bottle. You'll see a couple of the original commercials that Coke featured with him. Really neat sort of historical commercials to take a look at. Yeah, him's need a Coke, and he just can't wait to drink it. And I'm a Diet Coke fan myself, so I get it. I get it. Okay, so we have a little bit of interest. I see a second bid coming in. Maybe it is a Diet Coke Blythe. You know that I'm a Diet Coke fanatic. So I'm going to go ahead and start the countdown. So if anyone else is interested in getting in on this, now is the time to bid or put in your just in case, because he's pretty spectacular. Again, his face is so great. I didn't even need to clean it up. Someone really took care of him. Actually, I got him in a plastic bag. What am I talking about? I don't know if he was always in that plastic bag, but he was well taken care of. And no, I know people want to know, no odors, just really good condition.
He smells like Coca-Cola.
Yeah, exactly.
Wouldn't that be great?
He clearly wants to bathe in it. Look at those eyes. He's like,
yes.
I've also heard that actually the mouth is such that you could actually put the bottle in it.
Mm-hmm.
I learned that recently. So that's kind of fun too. All right. So we're looking for a bid of 68 or more right now. And again, remember, we are using just in case. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
So good.
I didn't notice how intently he's looking at his Coke bottle until I'm looking at him with the camera. Like he's transfixed.
That's so cute.
Get someone who looks at you the way that Santa looks at that Coke bottle.
That's right. So fun. And it's so soft too. I mean, this is actually the first time I've had a Rushton, so didn't know a lot about them. I just watched Barb and her collection grow and grow every year. Okay, so there's the bid end. Lizzie came in with a just in case of 89, and the next highest bid was Harry the Hound Dog at 67. So Lizzie, this is yours for $68. Congratulations.
Congrats. That's a great one.
All right. All right, John, how much is your next item going to start at, sir?
We're going to start at choice for 15. I don't know how to follow a Rushton Santa, but that is advertising, and this is adjacent to that. I have a set of vintage publications, some magazines, they basically magazines.
Amazing.
And I love using the displays, obviously, and I'll tell you about that in a second. But this first one is actually a Machinist Monthly Journal. This is from 1955, December 1955. And what I love about this is the Santa in space. There's a little bit of condition issue on the corner. There's a little bit of folding there. And just because of age, yellowing on the inside. I don't really know how much of interest the Machinist Monthly Journal is publication-wise on the inside, but it's basically a union publication. This is around the time of the AFL-CIO merger. And so there's a lot of opinions in there about that and some other, somewhat interesting articles. I find it interesting. It's just not what I'm like curious about it, like as much as love about the cover. The back of it's interesting too, is that there's this peace on earth, goodwill toward men, I guess it's everyone who works for the organization. But I like the little scene on the back too. So this is your first choice of the 3 choices, Santa in that rocket ship sleigh, the Machinist Monthly Journal. Moving to something much younger, I have a couple of Wee Wisdom magazines, and this one is from December 1960. This measures 7 inches by 10 inches. Wee Wisdom, if you're familiar with some of these kids magazines, the Jack and Jill, Wee Wisdom was kind of a more along the religious line of things. There's secular stuff in it, but also some religious stuff mixed in as well, especially around Christmas. There's some nativity stuff. But I love, again, Santa, Spaceman Santa with the rocket and the reindeer. I don't really know what the need for the reindeer are if you've got the rocket, but I didn't draw
They
this.
stay with him wherever he goes.
There is a little bit of a fold on the front. It's weird though, because it's not super indented. It's more present on the back, but at some point this was folded. It is actually stamped from the Fillmore Library at the bottom, so I assume this was a library copy. There's some really great stuff in here. So there's like some great illustrations. This little shopper girl is one of those. There's stories in here. The Spirit of Christmas. Let me look here. There's one in here. The Christmas Postman. I love that illustration. So these have games in them and poetry and little kind of like just trying to get kids to like think about themselves and their families and people around them for the holiday. So that your second choice, the Wee Wisdom Space Santa. And your third choice, I wanted to throw this in. This is more New Year's, but it's still space. This is the January 1966 edition of Wee Wisdom with the little baby New Year space person on the front cover. So from 1966, again, these measure 7 inches by 10 inches. This one definitely has some folding and a little bit of discoloration along there, but when you're kind of displaying that, you don't really notice it as much. On the back, there's a little winter thing that they're promoting their next issue. There's going to be a story called The Old Sled in that. Lots of New Year's content in this. Again, this little whole thing about around the world on New Year's Eve.
So good.
Some of the content probably hasn't aged as well. Some of the language is a little bit different than what we would use. But again, teaching kids about like New Year's resolutions. So I just love collecting these. I like using them in displays, whether you frame these. What I like about some of these items too is that, if you want to display them this way, if you have kids in your life, or if you want to use some of the other pieces, you can actually just scan these pieces, print them out, and use them in other ways too. There's nothing preventing you from doing that. So of your 3 choices, you have the Wee Wisdom from January of 1966 with Baby New Year in space, doing kind of a theme here, I guess. Space Santa from December 1960. And then your final choice, the Machinist Monthly Journal from December 1955. And this was 8.25 by 11 inches.
And John, before you start a countdown, can we get a backup bid ender then? Do we have one to back up? Because Northwest was bidding there. So if we can just...
Aaron might have volunteered.
Okay. All right. Karen, just let me know real quick before John does a countdown so folks that are bidding know who they're. Okay, gotcha. All right, good to go.
So Adrienne's in at 22, so looking for 23 or more on choice. Going to start that countdown at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. So again, looking for 23 or more or the bid end.
I love this big baby face in that.
Right?
That's amazing.
I always make the joke because I've seen things and I'm like, why are we sending kids to space? What is that about?
I'm sure there's some parents that could have sent Junior to space a couple times.
I mean, it's
that came
cute,
in
right?
after the bid end, right?
There's the bid end. Let's see, Adrienne, you had a just in case 41. You did not need that, so you have your choice at 26, I believe, correct?
22.
Hang on a minute. 22.
22, sorry, 22.
Yeah. And then Northwest will be your backup at 21.
So let me know if you wanted Space Santa, Space Child, or Rocket Ship.
Yeah.
I don't know how you would choose.
I know
how you would choose. You just say all three.
Yeah. That someone did right. That'd been a great idea. The space bottles, if you put Santa hats on them and did some space Christmas, that's awesome.
Why am I selling these again?
She wants the mechanics, please.
Okay.
And then the Northwest, she also wanted the
machinist.
55 mechanics as well. So that one was already taken. So we go far back to Molly. I think is at 15. So Molly, let John know if you wanted either of the other two at 15. And I think that was everybody. All right, we're going to keep moving on. And gang, please, while we have 175 of you here in the house, please make sure you are following everybody. Everybody's links are in the description. Please make sure you're following John. Make sure you're following Katie. They both are taking a pass, okay?
Yep.
Bring them back during the recap. Please make sure you're following me here at Mother Tucker's on YouTube and follow Bill here on YouTube and both of us on Instagram. So, Katie, how much is your next item starting at?
43.
Gotcha.
Does anyone like Holt Howard here?
Well, I'm sure somebody will.
I'm sure one of these 175 people like them, right? I got these little place setting kids.
Oh, awesome.
You didn't preview any of this with us beforehand, Katie.
This is a secret here. So I think the sweetest thing, and of course you can take it out, but they actually use these and they still have the actual name.
Oh,
and let me just turn this light down just a tad because it seems like it's getting washed out a bit. Here we go. That's a lot better, right, guys? You can see it?
Yeah, perfect.
There are 3 boys and 1 girl. So you do get the 1 girl with the red bow. So she got a lot of fellas on her. This was Jim O's place setting. And then this one right here was Ken's, but it has the classic Holt Howard just that face. You can't get better than this face of Holt Howard, right? This has some of the residue from the place setting that was on it, but that could easily come off, I'm sure. The cold paint on the back is great, and the reason these are Christmas is because they are red and green, but I have a set of these, and I mean they fit with so many displays, and I keep them out all year round. But there's the back of them, and then I'm going to put them down because I'm really afraid I'm going to drop that, and then I'm just going to hold it up for you. I see you at 43. There's the little sweetie.
Katie, these are amazing. I've never ever seen these in person, only online. Never.
Oh, really? I thought you would have had a set.
No. no, we don't have these. No, we don't.
So I like to set mine up and I make them look like they're holding hands and they're going around something. So it's like so cute. I mean,
these are good.
The face. Here's the little boy. So there's 3 boys in this set and 1 of the red bow girls. But there's many ways you can decorate with these.
And Katie, do the cards actually slide into the physical hands of them?
No. So these ones they actually put on there. Like I said, there is like a little bit of residue here.
They were adhered to it.
Yeah, so they adhered on that. But I mean, I always want to go to a vintage party. So if this was sitting at a table and I went to a party, I would just be like, this is the best party ever. Like, I just think it's the sweetest thing. Oh, and I should say, for everyone who loves the sticker is on the red girl on the bottom here. But they are guaranteed Holt Howard, but like these don't have their sticker.
And if I was at this party and it had my name on it, it would definitely be going home with me,
Okay.
whether they
Yeah,
knew it or
pocket,
not.
right?
It would be going home with me.
And everybody else's who left them on the table.
Exactly, because I'd stick around to the end. I'd be that person clearing off the table with the centerpieces that nobody wants. Yeah, sure. Take it
I'm
on
taking
home.
the centerpiece home, but look at these two little boys together. I love them so much.
Is it always 3 boys and a girl for the set, or how is the set sold?
So these usually come in sets. I've seen them in sets of 4 and sets of 8 and even up to 10. You see them in the packing. They normally come in a red box. I do not have the original box, but I've seen them where there's like maybe 4 and 2, or but or 2 and 2. But this time we got 3 boys. Okay, I'm not complaining. I'm with 3 boys and me. This is us, guys.
It is. It's the sale. Absolutely.
So, Jean, I see you at 43. I'm going to start a countdown on these sweeties. So get your bids in if you guys are interested.
There could be lurkers. There could be lurkers. So use your just in case, guys.
All right. So I'm going to start a countdown. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end.
Now that I think about it, Katie, you didn't show us a lot of what you were bringing. So this is going to be an interesting evening. Now.
What I pull out? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, maybe I needed a proxy and didn't even know it.
All right, Jean, these are yours for 43. Great deal on these ones. You're going to love them. Thank you so much.
And Jean, make sure you email Katie. Her email is right up there. Please make sure you give her your username, you give her your full name and your address and PayPal email, please. All right.
Thank you.
Well, Katie, I'm going to follow your ceramics and I'm going to bring my ceramics of the night. So these are going to start at $38. And it's because I've never seen these before. And I'm pretty sure these are Japan ceramics. So I have this totem pole of snow people. They are candle holders. So these would be the quintessential totem poles to the Holt Howard Santas. The cold paint on these are in very good condition. Maybe a little fleck right there on the nose. But overall, these snowmen are in really good condition. Look at the candy cane that they gave him. He has it's as if they're fighting over the candy canes or using them to pull themselves up. This guy measures 7 1/4 inches tall. So 7 1/4 inches tall. And at the widest, it's 4 inches across. There's absolutely no damage to this at all. Whatever sticker it would have had, it is missing it. I tried to Google Lens this. I tried to check everything I could. I could not find it. So I'm not sure of the manufacturer, but I can tell you from the ceramic, the feel of the porcelain, that this is definitely 1960s ceramic. This would not be a Taiwan piece. This definitely has to be a made in Japan. So you can see how they gave him the holly there on his hat. Again, these are 3 candle holders. So these would hold your maybe, not the size of a birthday candle, maybe a little larger size candle on these fellas. And a lot of times when you find these totem pole candelabras, they're usually damaged. There's no damage at all to his scarf. You can see right there, his scarf is in perfect condition. No damage there. There's no damage over here on the scarf over there. Absolutely no chips, no damage whatsoever. And I've never seen these before. Have any of you guys ever seen this before? So I think it's super cute, super unique, especially that the cold paint's in really good condition. So I'm just looking for $38. And again, it is a larger sized one. It measures about 7 inches tall. Lisa, thank you. I see you're 38. We're looking for 39 or more. And then, of course, he's got the green hat. We have the dude with the little black hat and a red hat. So super good condition. Here's the bottom. If that helps anybody indicate or figure out who made it. I'm assuming this would have had like just a paper foil label on the bottom. But again, super good condition. A larger one. I think it's so neat how they're all like piled up on each other. whether they're hanging on with the candy canes or what have you. Super cute, super kitschy. So we're just looking for 39 or more, and we're going to go ahead and do a countdown. If anybody's interested, Lori, thank you. I see you for 40. So we're looking for 41 or more. Let me just give you the measurements again. It's 7 inches tall. I keep saying that because I want you guys to know this is a pretty substantial size piece. So, and again, there's no damage, there's no chips, no repairs. And if there's any cold paint issues, it's minimal. So I say we're going to do a countdown. So let's go ahead. We'll go from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I forgot the holly down here to show you guys. So we're looking for 41 or more. We are doing just in case. And that is on this cute candelabra with the snow people.
Yeah, like you said, the height on that is great.
Yeah.
I know I would think display wise, but
Right.
a lot of ceramics and things are figurines are much smaller, and I like having something of that size to kind of create some interest.
Right. Thank you guys so much for the bid. So Lisa, we see you just in case of 55. Antiques for you of 95. Lisa Good with your 99. This comes to you for $96. Thank you so much, Lisa. You're going to enjoy it. It's a super unique piece. Thank you all for the bids. And our bots are in, and maybe it's because they were all climbing up. We'll get rid of them. We'll cancel them out. So, all right, Bill.
Okay, Jason, this is a choice round starting at 14, and I have a couple rounds of pixies tonight, and I'm trying to bring pixies that I haven't brought before, that maybe you haven't seen before, and I have 4 of these lovely ladies.
Wow.
They are stocking-faced pixies with these awesome arms. Now, this is chenille, but it's not a pipe cleaner chenille. It's actually a looped chenille. It's really soft. That's wrapped around wire, and they have these cute flirty little skirts on them, and then they're green stockings, which, you know, if I were to say if there are any condition issues, it's the fading of the green that we typically see. And they are 7 inches tall, and as I said, I have 4 of them, so hopefully we can spread them around, or someone can start a collection. They have this cute little tuft of blonde hair up at the top and cute little hat on them, but this little skirt just kills me. It's wired, so it maintains its shape, and you can actually shape the skirt in different ways if you'd like. You can also manipulate the arms, but the legs are not bendable. The legs they're meant to stand, or as I displayed them in my preview, to put into a vessel. They look really cute in a vessel, especially if you have multiples. So again, they are 7 inches tall, and when I got them, they were actually displayed as a little family, and their arms sort of interlocked with one another, which I thought was a really cute way to sort of make them into a garland, which, you know, that's a possible thing to do. Just really neat. But if you're looking for pixies, and I actually just said this the other night on a sale, probably one with Jason, that pixies that are distinctly female are pretty difficult to find. So when you do find them, you know, it is a special addition to a serious pixie collection. So let me just put them all up here so you can see them all, the sisters or the cousins, or maybe they're the bad girls from school.
Bill, I could see these in the top of a Christmas tree, like up where your stars, if you just popped all those in so they were like sprigs almost jumping out at the top. That would look so
it's
cute.
sprigs in a tree. Those would be adorable.
Or maybe, Jason, in a planter lot.
Oh!
Maybe in a top hat, Bill.
Not a
They
bundle.
would look great in a top hat, wouldn't they?
It's
they
not a
would.
bundle. Not a bundle. It's a lot. It's a lot. The Mother Tuckers does lot. They didn't infringe on Garden Guy Bill's copyright of the bundle.
I never copyrighted it, Jason. It's free for everyone. Anything that gets planters out there into the world, right?
This is true.
Now we just got to work on getting plants in the planters. So there are 4 to choose from. This is for choice. So you can grab one or as many as you'd like. But I do like the idea of having them in mass and being able to do different things with them. And that idea of putting them up close to the top of the tree is pretty pretty awesome. I didn't even think about that, and I'm a pixie guy. All right, so right now we have a high bid of 20. So I'm going to go ahead and start a countdown. We're looking for 21 or more. We are doing just in case. Yeah, they sort of do look like blue jeans underneath. So yeah, these might be those girls. I'm trying to think. The mean girls, right? Maybe they're the mean girls, or maybe they're the good girls and they're the carolers. They're the ones who stay after school, and they're the ones who get all the chalk off the chalkboards.
Or maybe they're both.
That hates us, right?
Yeah, you could be both. They're clapping the erasers.
That's right. Okay, so so we're looking for 22 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
I didn't even notice their pink little button nose.
Yeah, isn't that cute?
Yeah.
Those are those millinery pieces that they use to make floral arrangements. You see them a lot on the snow people too. Isn't that cute?
Yes.
And they have the rosy cheeks. When you get them up really close, you can see the rosy cheeks. Just in great condition, because these are stocking faces. So there aren't any tears or holes or stains that we typically see. Okay, so they're the bake sale girls, Molly. That's a great idea. So they are the good girls. So Lizzie, you had the high bid at 21. Just let me know how many you would like. There are up to 4 to choose. Then Amanda, you're in at 20 if there are any remaining. And Shauna, you're in at 17. Thanks so much, everyone, for your bids. I love these ladies. So Lizzie's going to take 2. So Amanda, there are 2 remaining. If you would like any.
And guys, again, sorry, we are hitting a lag, so sorry, guys. Definitely a lag now. And gang, while we have almost 200 of you in here, please make sure you go into the description and follow everybody. Follow Garden Guy Bill. Make sure you're following John, and make sure you're following Katie. All of their descriptions and links are in the description of the video. And then we're going to go back here to Shauna.
So Shauna, there's 1 remaining. If you would like her, just let me know, and then we can move on. I'll watch the chat. Thanks, everyone.
John. How much, sir?
So this is going to start at 45. So
Gotcha.
There's an old adage in advertising: never work with children and animals. And I think in vintage selling, music boxes is probably sometimes the challenge. So I have a music box. This is the Joseph's original music box, the Holiday Girl. She's a little bit harder to find. She plays Ave Maria. Let me crank her up.
Crank it.
She plays Ave Maria a little bit slowly, but it's there. She measures 6 inches tall, and she's about 4 inches wide. She has her stickers. There's the Japan sticker on the one side, and then on the back underneath, the Joseph original stickers there. She's in great condition. Cold paint is in really great condition. There's a little bit of light crazing along the bottom of the white on her kind of skirt, the skirt bottom. But other than that, I mean, she's stunning and harder to find. I was actually surprised because I picked her up because I thought she was gorgeous, but I didn't realize that the music box girls, the holiday girls is what they seem to be called, are a little more tougher to find. She's carrying her lantern. Again, that cold paint, that red is so good.
Love her.
Let's talk about that fur.
Yeah, that's good, John.
Let me crank her up a little bit more, and I'll set her down. So she spins around.
You're right. The cold paint is amazing on her. Flawless almost.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, the only thing that I noticed, and actually I didn't notice till I was getting her prepped just a few minutes ago, I noticed the crazing on the white, just because I was so, I think, taken by the red that I never looked that closely at the other pieces. But yeah, I mean, just a great looking piece, and I think a nice addition to displays. I think that for me, a little tease for a little bit later, I also like to collect sheet music, and I think having something like this, as though she's out caroling, she's got the lantern, maybe you have some other caroling pieces. I like thinking, kind of building things together. And so I think she'd be a great addition to that kind of a display too.
And I love the music boxes because they're just a little higher than some of the other girl figurines. So you can stagger them so you have height so you can see them all.
Yeah, like I said, she's 6 inches tall. I mean, the little base of the music box thing helps a little bit with that, but she's definitely, and then even wide. I said, what, she's 4 inches wide. So Sarah, I seen you at 45. Thanks so much. Looking for 46 and more on this Joseph's original holiday girl carrying her lantern and playing Ave Maria. Yeah, and I don't know if there are other ones in this series. I don't know if this was a series. Again, it was kind of surprising to me when I was trying to find her, finding her at all.
And Amy's right. She is a hard one to find. They did make a few other figurines, not many, and I don't know how many of them they made into music boxes.
Music, yeah. I've never seen the music box, I was going to say, for that one.
Because they would show the figurine, so they probably I know they have one with a lantern, so they made her then as a music box as well. And I think we have one that has a wreath or a present that has some like a fur, a collar around her. I don't know if they made that as a music box. Joseph's stuff is hard to determine. It seems like it was produced, but not in large quantities.
Well, and similarly, like I don't know what was going on with me, but I had noticed the Japan sticker and actually hadn't noticed the Joseph sticker on the back. So originally I was looking just up Japan and trying to figure out like lantern, like all the search terms to try to find out more about her. And then again, I was like, oh, there's the Joseph's original sticker on the back. A little slow sometimes, but here we are. Sherry, I see you at 46. Let's go ahead and start that countdown. Get your best bids in. We are doing just in case. Sarah, I see you at 47, so looking for 48 or more on this Joseph's original girl. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. So looking for 48 or more or the bid end.
Laura, thank you so much, but that wasn't necessary. Thank you so much. That was our first official sticker. I have never gotten a sticker on our channel before, so thank you so much, Laura. It was unnecessary, but thank you.
So, Sherry, this is coming to you for 48. Thanks so much.
All right, congratulations. All right, Miss Katie.
All right, we're going to do a choice for starting at 26.
Okay, 26. Did you say choice?
Choice, yes.
Gotcha.
2 unrelated items, but same price point. So John had a Joseph's music box, so Katie's going to bring a Joseph music box too. This is the little girl sleeping, and she plays Santa Claus is Coming to Town. You better watch out. You better not cry. And she rocks back and forth. So this little plastic piece here holds it, and then it rocks back and forth. So she's sleeping and it's rocking. It does have its original sticker right here. Joseph's original Japan. So Santa Claus is Coming to Town. So when I displayed this piece, I put the Night Before Christmas book behind it and a Santa Claus over it. So it was like a really cute, like,
that's so good,
little display you could do. So I've had that one.
Katie is not playing when it comes to displays. He has great displays too.
Yeah, these two folks right here, if you want ideas for your holiday displays, honestly, you need to follow these two. They come up with some great ideas.
So that's your first choice. Your second choice is going to be 26, and it's just this amazing Santa ornament.
He's Italian, isn't he? That's an Italian ornament.
He's Italian. I mean, he doesn't have anything on, but he's Italian. Yeah, you can just tell when you see it. I love this little clump of beard here. His face is great. He has a little tuft of the same kind of beard up here. And here's him spun around. He is approximately, well, to the point of the ornament 6, and to the beard is another like 2. So 6 for this, and then 2 including the beard. But that is a classic sweet little face here.
So good.
And another, I know it's good when my kids say, "You're selling that? You're selling that?" They get so upset.
I have never seen this girl before. I've never seen this Joseph girl before.
Oh, you've never seen this one? I mean,
No.
I could put her on a thing to show you guys how she rocks, but I'm not sure if it's gonna. It might have to be on a flat surface, but I guarantee you she does rock back and forth, and it's a really gentle. I think you can see it. Yep. See how it's going?
Yep.
Yep.
Hey guys, hello everybody. Thank you for joining us. I think I saw one with a mouse.
With a mouse?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't help but think of like shopping at a time when these were sold in stores and just seeing all the different ones available and choosing from those. I came of age in the Precious Moments era, so I'm aware of like that kind of displays and those kind of options. But seeing these, I mean, come on, this is so good.
I think about that a lot, John, like what it must have been like. And maybe it was normal to them at the time. But how spectacular would it be just to be able to travel back in time and just look at a shelf of Holt Howard all in the boxes?
Yes.
99-cent prices on
I
them.
love when people they share their old catalogs and the sales papers, and it's just like just to even see the price on that, you're like, oh, and it's such a good reference guide too. Like when people do that, you're like, oh, there's another one of that. Oh my God, I've never seen that before. I just love when people share the.
And they spared no expense for advertising. Like if they needed a new shelf, you could tell they put it in, they did what they had to do, and they really the stuff looked good.
Yes.
Really good.
Yep. All right, guys. I'm not seeing any interest in either one of these, so I can put them aside. So it was starting bid choice of 26 on the ornament or the Joseph's Original Music Box.
And again, real quick, guys, if you're new to the way live sales work, we ask that you guys bid in the comment section. We ask that you not use a $sign, but we ask that you bid. And remember, if you are new to a live sale and you do bid in the comments, that is a commitment to pay. So it is a commitment to pay. You'll have to email us some information. But if you're interested, all you have to do is put the price in that we started at, and then we bid up in increments above, and whether it be $1 or $5 above. So feel free to bid. But remember, when you guys do, and if you're new here, it is a commitment to pay. So you are obligating yourself to the purchase that you're making. So,
okay.
All right, Katie.
All right.
We'll bring them back during the recap.
All right.
Sounds good. All right. And then let's get my items up here. My next item is going to start at $20, and you're going to get all of these for $20. So you're going to get all this little Putz Village. So
Katie has a bid.
Oh, wait, hold on. She does. Hang on. Let's get Katie back up here. Boy, there must be a tremendous lag. So there we go.
Oh, okay.
We got you, Rhonda. Yep.
Oh, sorry. I just see it now. Okay,
Yep.
Rhonda, I see you for 26. Let's start a countdown. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. And I see you're interested in the music box. Thank you.
Okay. All
Okay.
right.
I just we need an official bid end on that.
Yep.
Okay.
We'll get one in there with Northwest Sunshine. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us again. And while we're waiting for that bid end, please, again, I'll say, please make sure you're following all these wonderful shops, especially Bill over here on YouTube. Also the very lovely Katie, and then also John over on Instagram. All their links are in the description of the video. So, all right. Congratulations. And we'll get back over here, and then we'll highlight mine. Again, mine's going to start at $20, and you're going to get everything. You're going to get all of these Putz houses. They are all marked Japan. They are all in very good condition with only one thing. Some of the windows, the cellophane, do have cracks, but none are really fully punched out. So you're going to get all of these for $20. There are 5 of them total, 4 houses and a church. So there they all are. They all roughly measure, let me make sure here. They roughly measure just about, all of the houses measure 4 by 3. So all of the houses measure 4 by 3. Oh, that came in really fast. Sorry, guys. So Daniel, I see your 20. Catworm, I see your 20. Christine, 22. We're with Renovative Home. I saw your 20. Cute Fluff, I saw your 30. Christine's back at 33. All of the houses measure, where were my notes at? The houses measure 4 by 3. The church measures 5 by 4.5. So I'll show you those now. I'll show them to you quickly individually, and then we'll do a countdown. You're going to get 2 of the greenish blue houses. So this one here reads more blue. Again, the cellophane is intact, but there's just a little bit of crinkling or cracking to it, splitting as well. So super good condition. So we're at 33 looking for 34. You can see that they're marked Japan there on the bottom, and each one has their bottle brush tree. Then this one here is more on that one I showed you. Well, they're about the same. They're like a turquoisey blue. So sort of a turquoisey blue. And then I really love this house. This is the cute little castle house. You see these, but these are great to mix in with your other ones. So again, you can see the cellophane has like splitting. So there you can see it is split there on the door, but they're still intact. And they all have their little, these are the little like chenille trees, and there's just a little bit of cotton on it. I think they used it for snow. Somebody did decorate the back as a house. So that one is decorated a little bit. But this one is also stamped made in Japan there on the bottom, as you can see. So we're at 33. We're looking for 34 or more. And then we have the red one, which I love the red one. And all of these do have the mica glitter on them. So you can see it glistening. They do have the mica glitter. The cardboard is in really good condition on all of these. It's just the windows. But what's great is the windows are still there. So a lot of the times the windows are missing. So again, you're getting the 4 houses and then the church. And the church, the steeple here does come off for storage, and all you do is pop that on. A lot of times those are missing. So the church is the one that probably has the most substantial damage to the window. That one is punched out, but the one right there is in very good condition. So again, you're going to get all of these for one price. We're at 33, looking for 34. Let me put them back on the board. Let's see if David's training still does me well. I think I can do putz houses. So we'll get them all arranged there, and then we're going to do a countdown and keep it moving. You're going to get all 5 of these putz houses, as you can see, 4 little houses and a church. So let me move them around so everybody can see. Super cute. They're the little alpine villages. They mix in with all different size houses. So we're at 33, looking for 34. Let's start a countdown. We are doing just in case. So let's go from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. These are so good when you pop in the little lights and light them up. I destroyed my families when I was a kid because I played with them with my Hot Wheels. These little putz houses don't like to be moved around and tweaked and, mashed up. So I destroyed the family heirlooms playing with the Matchbox cars with them. So, all right. So, Catworm, I see you're just in case of 43. Christine, I see you're just in case of 67. And there's our bid end. So, Christine, congratulations for $44. These are yours. Thank you guys for all the bids. Thank you so much. All right, Bill, we'll get you over here.
Congratulations. So before we do the next item, I just want to thank everyone for being here tonight, particularly because my buddy Jason here was a little uncertain of whether or not moving from Tuesday to Monday would be a good idea. And you all have certainly proven that his instinct was correct. So on his behalf, I just want to thank everyone. So up next, I have a rather large item. If anyone is interested tonight, I'm going to be auctioning this 5.5-foot aluminum tree that we see behind us. And it is in very good condition. All of the branches are present. There aren't any major condition issues to note. And it does come in a box. The one thing I would point out is it doesn't, the actual branches do not have sleeves, but I do have the box. So if anyone is interested, if anyone's been looking for one to add to their collection, I'm going to take my camera off my computer to give everyone a look, and it's going to start at $180.
Okay.
So let's see if I can do this. I tried it earlier, and it worked. So I have it propped on an ottoman so that you could all see it behind me, but it is in really nice condition. It is the normal branches. These are not the pom-pom or the inverted pom-poms. They are the normal branches, and they are all present. I put this together twice. Now, interestingly enough, and maybe somebody knows about this, the box states that it's a 6.5-foot tree, and I've set it up twice. One time I set it up and it was 5.5 feet, and the other time I set it up and it was almost 6 feet. And a lot of that has to do with how much of the dowel you have exposed at the bottom. But it does not get to 6.5 feet, even though the box clearly states that it does. So this box indicates that it's the United States Silver Tree Company, safe, fireproof with famous king branches, made in Scranton, PA, made with Reynolds aluminum.
That's amazing.
Americana right there. Reynolds wrap. So this is essentially a Reynolds wrap tree.
Yep.
How amazing is that? But it is a beautiful one. I have several of my own. So I have a lot of experience putting these together. And one of the things that I noticed with the ones that I have, and maybe some of you who have these, the aluminum at the bottom sometimes becomes really loose. And over time, people have put Scotch tape around it to keep them there. That's not a problem with this tree. Almost all of the branches are nice and tightly glued. There is a little bit of bending in a couple of the branches, which could be straightened out at the bottom. But I think people have done that over the years just to fill in areas when they put the tree together that maybe look a little sparse, more sparse than other areas. But it is just a really fantastic example of a very simple aluminum Christmas tree. And the fact that it comes in a storage box is great. So if you're not familiar with this height, it will be two different dowel rods that connect together. So there's one that's clearly the top because there's a hole in the top for the top branch. And there is one branch that's longer than all the others. And that's the one that goes in the top. And I think that's why it was shorter the first time I put it together, because I didn't notice that. Yeah, it's just in really good condition, has the original stand on it. The stand folds up and goes into the box. I'm not sure how else to describe it other than it's truly fabulous. And if anyone is interested in bidding, and I see we do have some bids, I'm going to get this out in the mail as soon as possible so that you can put it up for this year. So, yeah, 198 people, Sarah. That's congratulations, Jason. That's
well,
amazing.
Thank you. Well, I think it's because of everybody on the screen. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with us over here tonight. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Okay, right now it looks like we have a bid of 186, although I don't see it in the chat. Anyway, so I'll go ahead and start a countdown. We're looking for 187 or more on this amazing aluminum tree. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. This is one of those things that if it didn't sell in the sale, it just would have stayed there probably, and I would have enjoyed it.
Would have been a great background for you.
Yeah. Okay, so we're looking for that bid end from Deanna. Deanna, thanks so much for sticking with us tonight. And Karen, thanks for being the backup. Okay, so there is the bid end from Northwest Sunshine. So it looks like Amy came in with a just in case of 200, and Anne Marie came in with a just in case of 250. So if I'm reading this right, this goes to you, Anne Marie, for $201. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
You.
Great deal.
Yeah, it really is. So happy.
All right. We'll get you over here, John.
Again, Bill, I don't know how you follow an aluminum tree. I don't know. Why not try? So I also have a classic, but a classic in a much different way. These are going to start for choice at $24.
Gotcha.
The classic melted popcorn glitter plaques, as they're officially known in the collecting community. I have three to choose from. This is your first choice. This is Santa coming out of the chimney. He's a little bit, again, harder to find. He doesn't pop up as often as some of the other ones that you see. I love his multicolored gloves. Again, kind of a nice detail on this one. He measures 11 3/4 by 18 inches at the widest and tallest points. So that is your first choice of 24. Santa coming out of the chimney with his sack. Your second choice, this one is definitely a little bit harder to find. This is the elf, the pixie elf. He is 19 inches at his tallest point and 13 inches at his widest measurement. And I love the colors on this. I mean, it's like it's only 4 colors, I think, or 5 colors, I guess, is the black. But he's just, I mean, it's such a great one. And again, I am sort of new-ish to the glitter plaque melted popcorn collecting part of things. And I'm always surprised when I find ones that I haven't seen and people share them, and they actually have them like for all sorts of holidays and occasions. But I had not seen him before when I picked him up. So that's your second choice at 24.
Cute Fluff, to answer your question and my knowledge on these, I'm going to say these are probably late 60s, probably into the early 70s.
Yeah, they're not the new, like even newer, it's vintage at this point, but these are definitely of that sort of time frame. I would agree. And your third choice of the three is the Angel. She also has a multicolored bow, like Santa has his multicolored mittens. She, interestingly enough, comes in different colorways. Some you'll see where the light green is actually her top and the darker green is the skirt. Sometimes her bow's a different color. This is a multicolored one. So if you're into collecting these at all and want, like, you know, you like this, the Angel a lot, you can find other ones to kind of complete a set. I also think it's cute if you've seen the trees before. I've seen people kind of float her above the tree as though she's placing the star in the tree. I don't know if that was originally kind of the intention, but I've seen them display that one. I thought that's a really nice touch. And I think, with the, have you seen the praying kids at all?
Yes.
The kneeling kids? Yeah. So they're like by the tree. I don't know why they're praying to a tree, but they're praying by the tree, and then the angel's floating above them, putting the star on the top. So I think that's really cute.
The coloring on all three of yours is really good, because a lot of times folks put these in their windows and they got, you know, sun fading. Yours look very crisp.
Yeah, the colors are very vibrant. I don't know, again, like, you know, when I was growing up, I think we might have put them in the window. I don't know. I think we had a couple. I don't even remember now. I'd have to ask my parents, like, because they're long gone. We don't have whatever we had like that anymore. We didn't move as a kid, so I don't know where they went. No idea. We had a lot of garage sales, probably the garage sale somewhere.
Right. I've never seen this guy, John. I've never seen this guy. This guy is amazing. Nope. I'm going nuts upstairs because I've never, never. This is amazing with those the bluish purple boots on him, like the indigo boots kind of on him.
It's very cobalt.
Yes, that's the color. Just amazing. He's so great.
Yeah, I've never had that one ever. Never seen it either.
Yeah, like I said, I belong to a group that, you know, of collectors on these. Right. I'm not that level. But the ones that they pull out occasionally, I'm just like, who knew? I had no idea that these, even in those designs and colorways and things like that, even existed. Yeah, like I said, the Santa chimney one is a little more difficult to find too. You don't see this as much as the kind of just traditional waving Santa. And those waving Santas and the snowmen that you've seen, those also come in different colorways too. So you can really go down a rabbit hole on these. So again, looking for 24 or 25 or more on choice. I'm going to go ahead and start a countdown on these from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. So looking for 25 or more, or the bid end.
That Angel's good too, and so Santa. But they're
all good. They're all good.
Yeah. Like if
people put these on their interior stairways, you know, which I think is great too. Christina, see you're just in case of 37. So looking for the bid end.
It's coming in right now. We got a lag on our end. It'll be right there. We go. So there's Christine's just in case. And you didn't need it, Christine, because you had the 24. So Christine, let John know which one or ones that you want at your bid of 24. You did not need your just in case. All right. I guess we'll just go on, John. And
yeah, that makes sense. Yep.
Okay, Christine, go ahead. Pop it in the chat. Which one or ones you want?
All three. All three
of them. Okay.
Thank you.
Awesome.
All right, Katie.
Okay, starting bid for choice, and it's going to be $26, Jason. Okay, first off, these are both lighted. This awesome tree. Okay, now let's see. I'm sorry. Okay, so if you can see it here, this is Japan. Red base. This does come out, so it's a blinking light here. You don't have to have it blinking. You can change the bulb, but I love the colors. So there is like a it's like cellophane. It's yellow, red, a blue, a red, and it goes all the way around.
basically,
tip.
Katie, these are the same as the Putz houses, right? They're
Yes,
the
same material
cardboard.
as the Putz
Okay.
houses. Yes, but this is a light up tree, which would be amazing in the middle of your village. You know. Yep, and it is blinking. So the inside you can see how it's just like the little like a stained glass window. Very cool. That's your first choice. Second choice is this guy, which he has a little bit of paint loss, but he's still good.
Oh wow.
Yes. Hard plastic. I mean, you can see here, so there is a little bit of wear on him, but for display, and he is just an amazing face. This
And he has that stocking. That's such a hard one to find.
Yeah. And he is a 10 inches tall, and the tree right here, the glittered tree, was 11 inches tall. I see you're 26. Thank you so much, guys. And this is for choice. And this does have a newer cord in it, just so you know, which is probably a good thing because he's really old, and it has the switch so you could turn it. This one has the original cord here.
That Putz House one, Katie, they're so hard to find in that good of condition, color-wise, that they're not split, that the cellophane's in good condition. That's amazing.
And I love a good glitter, and this is that nice chunky glitter on here, that cute glitter here. So you can see it up close. That's so what it looks like. Yep.
Yeah, I have not seen. I did not know that the tree existed. I haven't seen the tree at all before.
They even come in different colors. You can get them in all white or all red.
Yeah. Oh, that would be cool. You know, I've never seen anyone but green.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
They're so neat.
And this fella here is just classic, super cute. Let me take his light out so maybe you could see his face a little bit better. Here you go.
He sort of looks like, what is it, Bronner? Or what's the Christmas shop up near you, Katie?
Bronner's.
Didn't Bronner's have a Santa like that?
They have it outside still, yeah. My kids take a picture inside of his boots every year because it's huge.
That almost looks like him, minus the bag and all, but it sort of looks like him.
You're right, Jason. It does.
Almost the same. I wonder if they sculpted theirs after him.
I'm not sure. I don't know. That would be cool. And now I'm like,
It's almost the same era. I mean, because that was their heyday, you know, when these things were being sold. So,
yeah, true. It could be. Because I get a lot of Harold Gale Santas. They always have the Bronner's label on them, too.
Could you imagine going in there in the 1950s and 60s, what that would have been like to shop and buy all your decor for your, oh my goodness.
Yeah. Even going in there now, it's breathtaking.
Someday. We'll get there someday. That's on my bucket list. I want to get there.
All right. I see you. Yeah, it has its own zip code. You're right, Amy. I see you at 28, so we're looking for choice. So looking for 29. I'm going to start a countdown on here. Okay, so let's go with 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
And I love putting the flasher bulbs in all my things. I love that slow blink. I think that's so quintessential 50s and 60s, that slow blink.
Yep.
I like the way these two look together, the tree and the Santa.
Yeah, that is kind of cute, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, Katie, you had Daniel with the first just in case at 35. Collector, Lover of 1971 was your second. Then you had Antiques for you at 36. And then you had Sarah with a just in case at 35. So Sarah at 37, you get first choice. So it's your 37, Sarah. Now wait, which one's it going to be? Oh, all right. She wants the tree.
The tree?
Right.
Okay.
So then Lori would have backup. Let me scroll back down. Lori would have backup at 36. All right. And then if it gets to this point, Katie, we'll have to go to actually her 36. And then just in case at 35 would be Daniel then. So Daniel would be next. So Lori, just let her know if you want the Santa at your bid of 36. And then if you don't want the hard plastic Santa, then Daniel can take it at
Lori
35.
will take it.
All right, Lori. Congratulations.
All right.
All right.
Great. Thank
Great
you.
score, guys. Beautiful pieces, Katie. They are beautiful.
Thank you.
So, okay, let's get me going up here. All right, glass lovers, we did not forget about you. We have some glass for you tonight. So my next item is going to start at $40, and this is on a different glass company. This is on a fairy lamp, and it's sort of unique. This is their pineapple fairy lamp. So let me show it to you. This is made by the Brook Glass Company. And again, this is their fairy lamp that they called their pineapple design. So I think this would be super great for your holiday, your Christmas display. So I'll show it to you like this. Then I'll give you some close-ups here. Very good condition. There's maybe a minor little nip on the inside of the chimney here, but overall good condition. Before I dismantle it, it measures 7.5. So it measures 7.5. And at the widest point, it measures 4 inches across. So Daniel, thank you. I see you're 40. So we're looking for 41 or more. Let me take the light out here. Here's the base. What's super unique about this glass company is they mix satin and regular glass together. So the base is satin. And what also is unique on this fairy lamp is usually when you find these, they're a little squattier. This is a little harder to find because it is the pedestal. Usually when you find these, this whole part is missing. So it's a little squattier. So you can see the base on here. It looks like the leaves of a pineapple, but I also thought that this would look good in your Christmas display because it kind of gives the effect of almost like a holly, but it also could stay out all year round because it is. It looks like the leaves to a pineapple, or it also could be like a banana leaf or something. It does have remnants of its original candle in it, so that will be in there. But overall, super good condition. This does not glow. It only glows in the aspect that when you put a candle in it. So
Jason, Lori is asking what color it is.
This is green. It would be an emerald green. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. That must have gotten.
Okay.
Oh, I see it right there. It is green. So this is a darker emerald green. There we go. How's that reading on your end, guys? Can you?
Yeah, it's looking green to me, sort of
It
a
is.
pineish evergreen color.
Yeah. And what's happening is with the satin on it, there we go. Let me tilt it in the light here. You guys can see right there. It's a very, very evergreen, very almost hunter green of sorts of the base. I could see, yeah, when I hold it back, it almost looks black. So the base of this is not black. It is very, very, it would be quintessential of Ellie Smith's green. So if you've ever seen Ellie Smith's green in a satin, that's what this is reminiscent of. So there's no major scuffs. There is just a little bit of wear. And I actually think that was a little bit of candle wax that's on there. I can still try to clean that off, but no chips, no major damage. The teeth in here, that's what holds the chimney on. So there's your base again. And then this is your top. The chimney might just have a few little rough spots here on the inside, but that's usually normal because they didn't always, some of the companies didn't polish them all the way. This probably, from the research I do, I'm dating this to the 1930s to the 1950s. It's somewhere in that time frame. So this is an earlier fairy lamp in all the knowledge that I could find on it. So this is the top that calls it the pineapple. It's also reminiscent of almost the diamond point of Indiana glass. So there's your chimney, and then we'll put it back together, and we're still at 40 with Daniel. Thank you so much. It measures 7.5 inches tall put together. So it's a gorgeous piece. There you can sort of see the contrast. It is the same color green. It's just that they have a frosted bottom, and then they have a clear top. This is not a married piece. This is the way it was produced, and this is the way that it was sold. So Laura, thank you. I see you at 42. We're looking for 43 or more, and they called this their pineapple, which if you look at it, it definitely does. So in the summer, great for a tiki bar, great for your patios, great for all that. But I also thought that this time of the year with the color green, this definitely could match your Christmas decor because they also could, you know, you could tell folks they look like holly, you know, on the bottom, and just tell them like that. It is holly. Don't argue with me. So let's go ahead and count it down. We're looking for 43 or more, gang. We are doing just in case. This is made by the Brook Glass Company. Harder glass company to find pieces from. So if you guys want to do research, just look into Brook Glass Company. And this was their fairy lamp, and it was their pineapple design. So 43 or more will go from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. bid end, looking for 43 or more. And again, Northwest Sunshine, thank you so much for being our bid ender tonight and hanging out with us. Daniel, I see you're just in case of 50. Laura, I see you're just in case of 51. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to sit that down so I can man the controls here. And then we're just waiting on that bid end.
I'm a big fan of mixing high and low, and I think, putting that with one of those plastic candle rings would be great.
100%. 100%, John. I'm with you. There's our bid end. Daniel, I'm sorry, your 99 or that's double G's. Your double G's came in after the bid end. So Laura, thank you so much. It is yours for $51. Congratulations. Thank you so much. All right, Bill. And so then we lost John. That's okay. Hopefully John's back. Okay. All right.
So I'm going to start this at $42. And I'm surprised I only brought one ceramic tonight because I usually bring a bunch, but I have this little lady. She is the Lefton Christmas poinsettia ballerina. And she is really special. In fact, I didn't know how special she was when I first got her. I mean, I saw her and I knew she was something. But everything that I've learned about this little collection, because there is another variation of her. She has a sister in a different ballet pose. These are special pieces. And what makes her even more special is most of the ones that have gone for sale in the last few years have had repairs. There's not a single repair that I can see on her. Her arms, her delicate legs, her neck, her poinsettia on top of her head, they are all in great condition. So they are Lefton, as I said. She is Lefton. Again, she has a sister, so I'm going to keep saying they. Lefton.
Bill, what are you starting her at, Bill?
He starts at 42.
Okay, because Northwest Sunshine was asking me, so I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. And had I had the set, first of all, had I had both, I might not have sold them. But had I had the set, you can just Google and find out just how desirable they are. But she is beautiful. She is 3.5 inches tall. And again, as I said, there are no repairs to her. Not only are there no repairs, but look at her paint. I'm just going to show you and not describe it, just so you can see her paint.
I'm just privileged to sit on a sale that anything that all you guys are offering it. I'm just privileged to sit here that you guys are even offering any of this. Like, y'all got some stuff tonight, let me tell you.
Thanks, Jason. That is an amazing piece, Bill.
It is.
It's beautiful. I love these little red earrings she has for her big Christmas performance. Her and her sister have been practicing all year for this. And maybe this is her finishing move, and she just finished the dance, and she's just so proud of herself. And maybe she tripped her sister along the way. I don't know. But, this would be a really fun thing for a ceramic collector to try to track down the other one. Because when they are in a set, they're pretty remarkable in terms of looking, but even more remarkable in value. Really pretty to have. So happy that I was able to bring her. And frankly, as a picker, as someone who goes out and looks for antiques, you have a sense of when you find something that it's really good, but until you really research it, you don't know just how good it is. But again, as a gardener and as a Christmas lover, what could be better? A Christmas ballerina with flowers all over her, right?
Oh, yeah.
This is good. He is good. She's as good as the Blossom girls, the ones with the big skirts and stuff. Like, these are.
I mean, like you said, Bill, amazing that there weren't any repairs or any breaks on her, because all of the points that could have been broken, the arms, the legs, the poinsettia petals, all of those are intact and never damaged.
Yeah, if people want to have a little fun, just go and look at the last set that sold online, the set, two of them. And one of them had a broken neck. And it's just fun. Okay, so Lori, I see you're 65. I'm going to go ahead and do a countdown because we still have a few rounds, guys.
We do.
Yeah.
We do.
So we're looking for 70 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. She's gorge. She really is. I'm
Yeah,
kind of
it's-
nervous to have her in my collection, quite frankly. She's
Oh,
so down.
that made me nervous just now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah, I think we all
He always comes around when there's ceramics. Plus, he's been wanting to chew on the tree, so we've been putting it up at night.
Mm.
Oh, buddy.
Okay, so there's the bid end. So Mother Tucker's Tina had a bid of 78, and Lori came in with a just in case of 126. Get away from the ceramics, little one. So, Lori, this comes to you for $79. Thank you so much.
All right. Congratulations, Lori.
Congrats.
So, Jason, this is going to start at 25. Unlike Bill's item, this has some a little bit of damage to it, so I want to show you. But it's a hobbyist piece, and I felt it was good to bring it to the sale because it is quintessentially MCM, and I love it. So, a hobbyist fairy lamp. Let me put this light in first. I collect a few things, a lot of things, like I think most of us do. And one of the things I collect is this splatter kind of wear drip glaze stuff from the late 60s and 70s. And so I have one of these in my own collection, a little bit different of a glaze. Mine's more of a blue and a green. This is definitely more greens. There's some lightish blues in there, almost like it's a kind of tealy. But when you're sitting like this, the green is what really stands out. And that's why I thought it was nice to bring to the sale, since we're doing a lot of Christmas theming and things. So let me point out some of the small issues with this. So there is on one of the little windows a little chip there. There's a chip along the base, as you would imagine, because it's been sitting in the base. These things have been used. I don't know if I think that might be, I think there's also a little bit of so there's a little bit of a hairline crack there beginning, but it's not anything I think that's going to be structurally an issue or something. So again, starting at 25 for this, it looks so good. Like, I just think that this, to me, with those diamond windows, just sort of like is that quintessential kind of look. And the fact that this was made by someone and gifted to someone and it's still around is always impressive to me. And like I said, I have one of these. It's reading up, it's kind of angled, but it sits in there really nicely. And that detailing along there's like this scroll kind of detail in the mold. Yeah.
And these go so well because this seemed to be what they did, was this splatterware, and you can get them with a little touch of red. So if you had this, get the little one with the flare of the orangish red, maybe a tidbit tray, add to it.
They have little cups for Santa's milk, and so many of the great things.
Yeah, like I said, I kind of have gone down this road for a few pieces now, and when I find them and they really speak to me, I pick them up, because I don't see them that often. I see some sort of variations on things, but there's something about this kind of treatment. Sometimes you see more of like the almost like dotted versions of these, but I like when there's more of like sort of the drip happening with this. And I don't think you can really see, but I've got a tea light in there, like one of those LED tea lights. It looks really nice at night, just sitting on a shelf. And again, sort of a different kind of take on that whole fairy lamp collection that we're all familiar with, like the one Jason showed, but just kind of bringing in kind of a statement piece in a different kind of way. And I really like these hobbyist pieces. The fact that there was a time when people like spent the time to, get to either pick up a piece and then paint it at home, and then they get fired. It was just, I don't know where people found the time. I wish I could find the time and had the skill to do some things. I know growing up, I had friends and family, my sister was big into painting ceramics when I was young. She did a lot of like pins and things at the time that were big. But, the fact that this is still here and kind of harkens back to that time, I think is really cool.
And I love that the MCM look is not just in the paint treatment, but also in these diamond cutouts.
Yeah.
Really cool.
And this marries well with your ceramic trees, marries well with all of your other hobbyist pieces. And this one looks very professionally done.
Yeah, like I said, I have one of these myself, which is why I'm, because they are so different from piece to piece that, it's tough to find like another match. And so to me, it makes sense to share the the good vintage out there and get this one to a good home too. But I don't see any interest right now, so I will bring this back for our recap.
All right, John. And we're going to get you over here, Katie. Let me unclick that.
What?
All right, Katie.
Oh,
I think. Oh no! Did? Oh my God, Katie, that's amazing.
Jason,
You're
that's a step
muted.
up from yours.
You're muted, Katie. You just got to unmute yourself.
I had
There
to
you
do a
go.
quick change.
Oh my God, Katie.
But this is, and I dressed in this before, but this is the Ben Cooper Santa Claus suit complete in the box. So this is, the box in itself is amazing right here.
Yeah.
Yep. Starting bid. Did you get my starting bid, Jason?
No, I didn't hear you. You were muted, Katie.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Starting bid of 35.
Okay, I got you.
30,
That's a deal for one of these Ben Cooper Santa outfits. My God.
Yeah. So the box is amazing. Santa's all through here. The only thing, and I hate when people do this, they wrote on their sale $5. And I think this was not 5 when it was bought. This was like probably from a flea market at some point that someone wrote this. So there's that. Okay, and here is the shirt here. And you do get the belt, the Santa belt. And I think this is more hair that you can wear. And we got Santa pants here. And then you also have your plastic boot covers. So the whole set is in there if you want to wear it like me, or, you know, you could just display the box.
I love the beard. I love the beard on that.
It reminds me of the I Love Lucy episode, doesn't it?
It does.
Oh, totally. Totally.
Yes.
Yes.
It's so cute.
Oh, John, you got to be dying over the advertising of that box, because I know I am. The box is amazing.
I'm thinking about it.
So good, Katie.
Yeah, the box in itself, Santa's all the way around. I see your.
This is another one where Katie did not preview this for us.
Yeah, well, I mean,
No, she didn't. She sent me a picture. I knew about this one, John. I don't think you knew about this
did
one
not know.
yet. You didn't see this one, yeah.
And Jason, you didn't let me know. So
no, I didn't. No, it's my fault. My fault. Oh, this is good.
So I see you're 40. Thank you so much. The suit in itself is an extra large. Yes, I have it on top of another shirt, and the pants are all stretchy. You know, so it is wearable or display. Now, I know it was really cute. I know if you guys follow Lisa Horton on IG, she makes amazing displays too. Mm-hmm. She bought a Santa suit for me. She has a fireplace where she actually put the suit, like the pants coming out of the suit, stuffed them with newspaper, and it looked amazing.
Wow.
Cool.
So, I mean, people are so creative with what they do. Me, I was just gonna stick the box.
That's what I would do, right? It's like I just want the box. I
was just like, the box is just good.
Well, and that beard looks like it's easier to wear than the one I wore. Because when we did our Christmas over here, when we did our Christmas marathon, the beard I wore, that
Jason
one looks like
pain.
That one looks like it's not as painful to wear. It looks like it's a little soft.
No, it feels good, and it's really nice and white too.
Oh, that's so great.
All right, so I see you're 45. I'm going to start a countdown though, because I'm getting hot, and I want to take this off. All right, so we're starting from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're looking for 46 or that bid end.
That box alone is worth $45 just to display. The
box is great. That's what got me, is the box.
I've never seen that box before.
And
I've only seen
whisker set.
Yeah,
Oh,
never.
that's sweet.
All right, and there's the bid end. So Diana Felton, this is yours for 45. Yay!
And
Thank you so
again,
much.
I'm just going to pull all of us up here again real quick, gang, as we're halfway through our sale tonight. Here's everybody's email. I'm sure a lot of you folks have not worked with Katie before or John before, so please make sure you email them all of your information. So if you purchased from either one of them tonight, you're going to need to email them your username, your full name, your address, and definitely your zip code so we can get you invoiced, okay? First time at TREASURE, we went back and saw an item, showed rockin' box for 26. Did you end up selling that music box, Katie? Did that sell? Okay, yes, yep. So I'm sorry, that did sell. And anything that didn't sell, we will be doing a recap. So if you guys do go back earlier in the broadcast and see something that didn't sell, stick with us at the very end. We will do a recap for all that. And while we got
Santa will be back.
all right, Katie. And while we got 175 of you in here, please subscribe to Mother Tucker's Antiques. Subscribe to Garden Guy Bill over here on YouTube. Follow John and Katie. He is Everyday Holiday Displays. Please follow him. There's a link in the description, and along with Katie is Vintage Treasure Girl. So I'm going to do my best to show this guy. He's going to be next. He is going to start at $65. So let me get myself queued up here, and let me show you him. He is a stuffed Santa Claus. So he's going to start at $65. I will show you his face first. He's in very good condition. He has no damage. He has no odors. He has no rips. He has no tears. He is one of those thinner plastic faces, almost like a celluloid face. So this is all celluloid. Thank you, Molly, at Two Good Friends Vintage. She owns one of these, and she has the tag on hers. It says Schwartz on hers. And with a little bit of research that we did, we think it is FAO Schwartz. That's what we think. Katie,
it's Schwartz Toy Company.
Schwartz Toy Company. Mm-hmm. So that's what he is. So he started at $65. He's probably from the earlier 1960s. That would be my bet. He measures at the best measurement 3 feet tall. So let me show you his face. So I see you, Katie, at 65. Thank you so much. Let me show you his face. The paint on his face is in super good condition, really, really clean, no dents, no scratches. The hair right here is part of the molded plastic. Thank you. I see you at 69 is molded plastic. So you can see Whimsy Lark. Thank you. I see you're 70. His hat is in very good condition. His pom-pom is in very good condition. It's still attached. He does have his original belt. The red is very, very clean. There's no moth holes. There's no stains. Thank you. I see you're 80. Tabitha, I hope I'm saying that right. Tabitha, I see you're 90. So we're looking for 91 or more. The jacket, the felt, the fabric is in very good condition. Speaking of a rump, there's the rump. Thank you, Sarah. I see you're 100. Randy, I see you're 92. I see you back at 102. Very good, clean condition. The boots are very, very clean. The boots on this are the quintessential like stuffed animal felt or fabric, should I say. Very good, very clean. I actually purchased this from a sweet little older woman this summer. She had it for probably 40 years. So I don't know how many owners this guy had, but I can probably pinpoint with me and her, probably 3 folks have owned this fella. His beard is in super good condition. As you can see, there's no matting, there's no smell, there's no funk. He would be staying here at the Mother Tucker Ranch if it weren't for the fact that this fella is so large. And we're afraid he's going to get damaged. So where we display our Santas, I'd rather display 4 little ones and give this guy a new home. Again, there's no stains at all. Let me show you. His belt is in super good condition. I think a little bit of his jacket got pinched here in the belt. But other than that, no tears, no damage at all. As you can see, he measures when he's sitting, he measures 3 feet tall. When you measure him with his hat fully up, he almost measures 4 feet tall. So super, super good condition. Does he have a mouth? Does he have a mouth? Yeah, no. Well,
yeah.
no.
He has a red mouth.
Does he have a red mouth?
It's in the beard. It's really deep in there.
Okay, hold on. Let me dig deep in there. Hang on here. I never really fooled with him all that much. Come here, fella. Sorry, I feel like I'm. Yes, he does. Hang on a minute. He does. So hold on. Let me lift his beard here. See if I can show you. Yes, hang on. There's just a little bit. Yeah, there is. There's a red mouth. I don't want to rip his beard.
Yeah.
But yeah, there is a mouth in there.
Yep.
There is. Here we go. Let me see if I can show you. Goodness gracious. It's weird, a guy wrestling a Santa. If you can see right here, there is a little bit of red right there where his mouth is. So there is a mouth right under there. But yeah, if I go pulling that down, it's going to have to be glued back on. So maybe the person glued it so it was tighter, but there's a little red mouth right here. So if you wanted to detach some of that fur, you could. Let me see if I don't want to destroy it, but there is a mouth. There's no cracking under here. So I feel like a full face under there. I don't feel any cracks. So where were we at with the bids? Let me go back here. We're at 120. So we're at 120. We're looking for 120 or more. Let's go ahead and count this down, gang. We are doing just in case. He is made by the Schwartz Toy Company. Super good condition. And it's about 3 feet tall. And I really didn't think this through about hosting and wrestling with a 3-foot Santa. So you ready to do this, buddy? All right, we're going to count this down. So we're going to go from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I see your Katie just in case at 200. Thank you all. This is really weird. I'm going to go back and laugh at the replay at this. Are you ready to find a new home, buddy? All right.
What do you mean? You're going to laugh at you digging through his beard to find his mouth?
I know. He has a mouth and there's no cracking in here. I don't feel any sharp points. I don't know if they glued it on. There is a mouth in there, but you can see it's a little loose right there. I don't want to pull it off anymore. So the lag is real tonight, guys. All right, Sandy. Sorry, Katie, we got a bad lag right there. I see a bid end. So with your just in case at 200, Katie, it looks like it's yours for 121. All right, Katie, he's coming to Michigan. You're going to Michigan, buddy. All right, Katie, thank you.
Thank you.
What is it, hand delivery, Jason? Are you hand delivering? Are you?
You know what? I hear there's good pickings up there. We just might have to make that happen.
Hop in the van and go.
Just, hey, Bill, you want to do this? Let's do this. We'll be westbound and down.
No problem. So the next round starts at $10. And actually, it's apropos that Katie just won that round because she was one of my inspirations for bringing this.
How much again, Bill? $10?
$10. I've been trying to bring some representations of Christmas that aren't always kitsch and Santa and snowmen. And I have this composite made in Japan figurine of the three wise men. And if you don't know, periodically Katie with some other lovely ladies over on Instagram does a religiously oriented sale, which is really spectacular. They find some really amazing vintage religious items.
Karen, thank you.
So I wanted to
Bill. Thank you, Karen.
No, it's all good. I wanted to bring something that would reflect a different view of Christmas for people that maybe isn't so commercial sometimes. So this is a Japan piece. As I said, it is a composite mold of the three wise men, and it's pretty tall. It's 9 inches tall and 8 inches from side to side. And the faces on these wise men, these kings, are just amazing. Yeah. And it is also a music box. So this is music box number 3, I think, for today, right?
Yes.
It actually plays We Three Kings. I will say that with its age, it has slowed down over time, but it certainly does still play it. If anyone is interested, just $10. And I love the gold and the cream tones of this. Just very beautiful.
I mean, if it played Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree, I'd be a little off.
Yeah.
That'd be a little sacrilegious.
It's beautiful.
Frosty. We don't want any of those songs here. We don't want any
Gotcha, tumbleweed.
Yeah, but it's just really, really nice. And by the way, also for its age, in really great condition. I looked over it. I see maybe a little minor paint loss with some of the gold. I'm trying to hold the music box back so it doesn't play, but it's not working. It wants to
Hmm.
go. And no paint loss with the black on the beards. Just really, really nice. A nice piece. And because it's the composite material, it may look large and heavy, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's that mid-century composite material that's really light. So it is hollow on the inside. They covered up the 2 holes with this green felt. And again, for me, and I know for a lot of other sellers up here, we've had a lot of these composite pieces before. Look at how clean the bottom is. I mean, this was probably one owner that owned it for the entirety and just took really good care of it.
Yes.
And next to the big head, you can tell it's a nice statement piece if you want to decorate with these figures. So I'm going to go ahead.
The plastic nativities around it, I think that would be so beautiful, just on different levels. And them in the middle would be great.
I agree. So right now we have a bid of 25. We're looking for 26 or more. I'm going to start a countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Thank you so much, Deanna, for everything that you did.
Thank you.
We really appreciate it. And thank you, Karen, for taking over.
Thank you guys so very much.
Yeah, I love every once in a while trying to bring something, that a holiday representation that we don't see quite as often in the sales. So, Mick's mom, you had the high bid at 25. You had a just in case of 51. Another bid of 25 came in. So this is yours for $26. Thank you so much.
All right, John.
So my next item starts at 35. Like Bill said, thinking of our co-sellers tonight, I had to bring a pixie.
Oh,
and I
this
have
is
a pixie
amazing.
tree topper.
So good.
This pixie tree topper measures about 7.5 inches across. It is the spinning pixie tree topper. So as the lights go, it kind of has that spin motion to it. One bulb is out, I will say that, but the other 30 bulbs are good. And I just love his face. I love his face. The color, the paint, like everything is in great condition. His little rickrack. I don't see any real issues with this. I do think it was used. There's 2 hangers on there. There's a wire hanger and then a little piece of yarn. So it was hung somewhere, probably not so much as a tree topper, but maybe sort of somewhere else displayed. Again, starting at 35. This is made in Taiwan. I have the original box. The box is not in the best shape and really not something super to write home about, but it does exist. And it's nice. It's always nice to have the box to store something into. They suggested use it on the treetop or doors or windows. They said remove one set from box and hang on door or around window, or hang several sets. So if you had several of these, putting them together in a grouping, or create an electrified arrangement.
Disco.
I love, like, it's one of those things where you're like, I think it's pretty obvious what you can do with this, but
Yeah.
and people like me, we get paid to do that. So security. I'll tell you how to use something.
Sometimes folks need you to take them by the hand and show them what to do with it.
Where can I put this wall hanging?
Well, the Bobby told me that I could. Okay, I'll do that.
Right. So again, I thought that's just like, you see the knee huggers and those pixies, but you don't often see the pixie tree topper flashing sort of ring light of pixies for the holidays.
And he's in such good, clean condition with no fading to the felt.
Yeah. Yeah, really vibrant green. And that's, like I think we said earlier, the green always seems to be the color that fades really easily. I think we all have pixies in our collection that the green has seen better days. You kind of lift up from the side that didn't get the sun. You're like, oh, that's the color it used to be.
And the weird thing about these, John, I had one, and the flasher bulb is the one that never blinks. So I think the reason why you have one that doesn't blink is for some reason that flasher bulb never seems to want to blink. It's that dead one that makes the rest go into sync. At least that's
the point.
That's where the fuse is.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
But they figured it was
the
going
faintest
so
little noise
crazy.
too.
It does. It makes that.
Like little, yeah, it's nice though. It's sort of like, it's kind of got this calming sort of, what is it, ASMR, AMSR? I always get that confused, but I'm sure it's someone's bag.
Sarah, thank you. You didn't have to, guys. Thank you. We appreciate you all so much, and we all appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Thank you so much. But Sarah, you didn't have to. Thank you, though.
These crazy ones, John, remind me of like they should be like behind like an old bar, and like you're just like with some tinsel and some good music.
Totally. Yeah,
Jukebox
like,
going.
that's
Yeah.
sort of like what was once considered gaudy is now super gorgeous in a way.
Yeah.
Right?
And I'm here for it. Oh, I'm here
Right.
for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at the time we're like, it's so much, and now we're like, bring on some more, please. Lizzie, I see you in at 35, so looking for 36 or more on this flashing pixie tree topper or wall hanging, as we learned from the box itself. Yeah, the back is, you know, what the back is, but the hero is really that. But yeah, I think I've seen some others of these, and flashing the kind of circle part, whatever is broken, so it doesn't really work the way it was originally intended, but this has that motion still going on for it, which is nice. So I will go ahead and start a countdown right now. Lizzie's in at 35, looking for 36 or more. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. So again, looking for 36 or more, or the bid end. Oh, totally. If this is in a dark room, yeah. I mean, all of the lights of Christmas. I mean, it's just, it makes the season really something, and I can't wait. I haven't started well, except for the stuff here. I haven't started decorating anywhere else yet. Lizzie, I see you're just in case of 42. You did not need it, so this is coming to you for 35. Thanks so much.
All right, Katie.
All right, choice, Jason, for 12.
Okay.
Okay. First choice are these little juice glasses. These are Hazel Atlas. You're going to get both of them for the 12. They are a set. They are the same. These are the like little small morning juices, less than 4 inches.
These are good.
I love that little face though, right there. And the little sprig here. So that's your first choice. Your second choice is this glass. Well, Jason coached me that he believes this was like a peanut butter jar or something that came in. Some food container came in here. But I love the pictures on there. This Santa is amazing. There's a little boy in a sled. There is a train. And then this must be like the fall winter one, because there is the pilgrim hat, a present. There's a haystack, beautiful bulb here, a tree. What is this? Oh, that's part of the.
It's a turkey.
Love the turkey.
It's no, it's like do you see a turkey? Oh,
yep, he's in the square up there.
I was like, where's there a turkey, guys? A church and a little pumpkin. So this must be like the fall winter. So,
I don't know what this is, Katie, but I can tell you it's good. This is the colors, the fonts, the design. This is good.
Yes, it is. It's great. It's a great little piece here. I mean, if you fill it with the white balls or even anything you wanted, I mean, just so you could really, really see it. I have a piece of paper in there just so you know.
Bill says fill that up with eggnog for him. That's what Bill's saying.
Yeah, right? This is 6 inches tall on this guy. Or the set for this.
Those are amazing, Katie. Both sets, even the deer.
Yeah, I really like his little face. He looks kind of derpy there, huh?
Oh my God. Man. And these glasses are not getting any easier to find between them getting broke or people putting them in the dishwasher. And you don't want to put these in your dishwasher, guys. Please don't. Hand wash them.
No.
You'll bake the decal right off. These would make great hostess gifts too. Could you imagine showing up with these with some spiked eggnog or with something?
I was gonna say it doesn't have to be a kid's juice glass. This is a nice little hefty shot here for your holidays.
Hey, some folks have holidays. That's definitely what they need. Absolutely.
I'm Polish, so this is a vodka shot. This keeps you healthy. This is holidays right here.
That'll get rid of the devil. The shot of that, that'll get rid of the devil.
I was in Poland last Christmas, so that's true.
Yeah. Oh, were you? I haven't gone. Oh my God, I would love to travel there.
Oh, it's one of my favorite places in the world now. Oh, I love it.
Oh man, you'll have to tell me about it, Bill. Tell me about my homeland. All right, so I see you for 12. I'm going to start a countdown. I see Catworm at 13. So it's for choice. So you're either going to get these two or this glass. So let's start a countdown from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
I know, Sarah Lee. It's amazing. That one, that big tumbler you have there, Katie, that's just amazing.
I love it. I love it.
And that's one that's probably going to be regional too. Like that's going to be probably regional to the area that you're not going to get all over the country.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So, Christine with a just in case at 27. Catworm had the last high bid, and Catworm, your 21 came in after the bid end. So at 14, Christine, you have first choice at 14. Let Katie know if you want the large Santa one or the 2 juice glasses.
Okay.
And then Catworm, you'll have choice at whatever's left. And I think that was all. And Christine was in at 12. So, yep. So, Christine, you have first choice at 14. Let Katie know what you want. You want the deer ones. She wants the deer ones.
Okay.
So then Catworm, you can have the large Thanksgiving, fall, Christmas one at your 13. So if you're interested at 13, Catworm, that one could be yours.
All right.
All right. And I'm going to bring myself over, Katie, and we'll get it moving here. We got a few more rounds, gang. My next items, you're going to get both of these for $20. So you're going to get both of these for $20. These are a little different and they're a little harder to find. I've only ever seen these. Yep, Catworm says yes.
Okay.
So you're going to get both of these. These are made by Chicago. So these are little ceramic, little dioramas that they made. Each one has its Chicago label on the back. And the only time I've ever seen these is they're actually documented in the Holt Howard price guide or the Holt Howard collector's guide. So these were made by Chicago. They made non-Christmas ones, but these are your Christmas ones. The only issue on this one is there's a small little nip right here to that tree, but you can only see it when you spin it. You can see the little white spot. Other than that, it's in super good condition. So you're going to get both of these for $20. So they do hang on the wall. They do have little holes that they can be, you would run a string through that or some wire through that. They can be hung on the wall. They also have these legs so they can sit. So these make great background decor for your ceramics. So if you guys had smaller little ceramics, you could. This seems very white Christmas to me, almost like the movie Holiday Inn, like they're heading into the Holiday Inn. These measure, let me find my notes here. They measure 7 1/4 across, 7 1/4 inches across, and they measure 5 1/4 up. So there's your probably quintessential Victorian spin on probably the 1950s version of Season's Greetings. So there's that one. You're going to get both of these, and here's your other one. You're going to get the Holiday Cheer with the greenery trees, and then there's just this stagecoach. Not too sure why Chicago did this, but this was a series that they made, and you would have collected both of these. So I found these together. I'm going to keep them together. I know this isn't necessarily, what you think of at Christmas, but for some reason they felt the stagecoach, heading in for some holiday cheer. So this was their holiday cheer one. This one does have the Chicago sticker on the back. And again, it has the holes here, so it could be hung on the wall. And it also has the easel or the legs here on the bottom. And I'm just seeing right now, it looks like there's a little nip right there on the bottom. I didn't see that earlier. Other than that, the cold paint's in really good condition. And again, these, let me move my spacer here. These come together. This was actually a series that they did back in the 1960s, Chicago did. And I really think the Season's Greeting one is really great. I think they're both neat when they're paired together, especially if you hung them on the wall. I think they're great as background, so if you had that, and then you had, like I have these coming up later. Lizzie, thank you. I see you're 20. If you had like your little figurines in front, I think you could do a cute little display, even if you had these cute little, tree bells. I think on a mantle, it gives you some depth. I really, really think they're unique. And if you guys do some research, you're going to see that Holt Howard, the catalog, or should I say the price guide from the early 2000s, previewed these and showed these as, decor. And I've never had them before. So I don't know how hard they are to find, but I've never had them before. And you're going to get them both. So Harry the Hound Dog, I see at 21. Lizzie's back at 22. Harry the Hound Dog, you're back at 23. We're going to go ahead and do a countdown, guys. We're going to keep it moving. You're going to get them both. They are Yukago. I did discover that one has a little nip there on the bottom, but displayability is good. Oh, and there's a little branch on that one that has a little nip on it, but really not noticeable. So we'll go from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. This one, again, really reminds me of like Holiday Inn, like they're heading into the inn or the movie Holiday Inn or White Christmas. So Lisa Good, I see you're 24. Lizzie, I see you're just in case. Harry the Hound Dog, I saw you're just in case. Thank you, Karen, for the bid end. So it looks like Lizzie for $28. They're both yours. Thank you so much, guys. And we'll get you back over here, Bill. Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we're starting to see the just in cases come in after the bid end.
Yep.
Yeah.
And slowing down. Okay.
Yeah.
So Jason, this is going to start at 25, and I have my planter bundle for the night. The bundle.
Not the lot. The bundle.
And, it is an 8-piece planter bundle. So you're bidding on the planter and all of the 7 items on the inside. But I just want to take a look at this planter for a minute because it is spectacular. It's a pedestal holly and berry planter made by RB. And it is in great condition. There might be a little paint loss on the berries, but I actually think that just was what happened when it was glazed. I don't think that actually there is paint loss, but you do see a couple little areas on the berries that have the white underneath. So let me deconstruct this and tell you about all the good stuff that's on the inside. So the first thing that's on the inside is this adorable little ceramic piece, this little child decorating the tree. This is a 1970s Homeco piece. So this would have been one of the catalog or brochure pieces from Homeco. You will also get this amazing celluloid silver reindeer that still has its hanger intact and its antlers all intact. One of these really great older pieces. There are 2 cupcake picks in it, two holiday related cupcake picks. There's the Santa cupcake pick with the eyelashes, and then there is Mary and Joseph and baby Jesus pick as well. You'll also get this new old stock holiday crafting piece, which are little children throwing snowballs at one another and building a snow person. So these were meant for crafting, never out of the bag. And there are 2 pixies. What's that?
Even those mushrooms are red and green. They're Christmas. On the packaging, it's so festive. Red and green for Christmas. Yeah,
it's really cute. So there are 2 pixies in this one. There's this one, which is on a clothespin, so you can actually stick him on a branch. And actually, this rubber pixie is related to the one that Jason showed in his, what'd you call it? Not a bundle, in your
lot.
In your lot.
It's a lot. The Mother Tuckers is a lot.
Yeah. So that one that hangs off the side is in the same family as this one. So really cute. And then there is a knee hugger, red knee hugger in it with a really cute face. And then again, the star of the show for me is the planter itself. It is gorgeous. It is a pedestal planter, so not easy to find. Lots of options of what you might be able to do around the bottom of it, around the holidays. And because it's not distinctly Christmas, it can be used for a longer period of time around the holidays. Has this beautiful smooth glaze. Whoever wins this is really just going to love the way that this feels. And I'm trying to get you it is 6.5 inches tall. And because I know whoever takes this is going to get a nice little poinsettia to put in here, there is a nice big planting space for it. So thank you all for your bids. I'm going to try to reconstruct it quickly so that we can see it one last time and count it down. Get everything back in here. So Jason, you know my pain now, right?
Oh yeah, and I see your secret, putting some tissue paper in there to build it up. I should have done that.
There's a couple of secrets. When you give me the lesson about building assemblages, I'll tell you what my secrets are.
All right.
All right. So we're looking for 33 or more on the planter bundle. You're getting the planter and all 7 Christmas ornaments and items on the inside. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Yes, the shade. So I'm sorry I didn't show the RB tag, but it does have its RB sticker on the bottom. It's all love. That's all it is. All in
Isn't
love.
impersonation the highest form of flattery? Isn't that what they...
Oh, Jason, I'm good with it. I want everyone to bundle their planters or swap their planters. Okay, so there's Karen with the bid end. Thanks so much, Karen. So Tina had a high bid of 36. Christine came in with a just in case of 47. So Christine, congratulations. This comes to you for $37. Thank you so much.
All right, John.
Whatever you call them, they're great deals, great collections. My next item, it's a choice starting at $12 each. Like I said at the beginning of this live, I want to give you all, since I'm new to the YouTube side, kind of a taste of what I'm all about. And I love vintage advertising and advertising pieces. And I think someone said earlier something about eggnog.
Oh my!
So I have 2 vintage eggnog. I think these are quart size containers. Starting a choice for $12. This is Tegler's Tegler's Dairy Products Old Fashioned Eggnog. It's got this great ornament on the bottom of it, the great black and white. So when I'm creating displays, yes, sometimes I like to be literal in some of my displays. I think that's fine. I know some of you collect the Tom and Jerry's eggnog collections or the bowls and the cups. You might not always use those for the intended purposes, even if you have some of the mugs. I think doing a little display, even if you had 2 of the mugs with one of these, like on a kitchen island or like on a kitchen table, or sort of set off on the side of a kitchen counter where you've got some room, it's really kind of great to do that. So this is your first choice. And actually, I should also say, I put mine together, but yours, if you get one of these, it's new old stock. So you'll construct them yourself. So these will mail flat.
Oh, that makes it so much cooler, John.
Oh, I'm speechless now. Oh, I'm speechless. This is good.
Second one is the green and the quintessential holiday green and red eggnog mix. This one, I don't really know. This doesn't really have a brand name on it. It was the carton itself was manufactured in Detroit, but I don't know where the actual eggnog mix is from. This one's fun because it has the punch bowl pictured on it. Again, like I said, it's got that great green and red. And then on the side is the directions for using. Add 1 teacupful, I don't know what that means, of nog to each quart of this mixture. More or less may be used to suit the individual taste, but 1 teacupful is a proper proportion. I can't say that, proper proportion. The nog should be dripped into the mixture slowly, which should be stirred constantly and thoroughly at the same time. Keep the eggnog in your refrigerator until it is served. So maybe pre-pasteurization, I guess. If you want to serve a real thick, creamy eggnog, as you serve it, fold in stiffly whipped cream. 1/2 pint of whipping cream will make more than enough whipped cream for a quart of mixture. So again, $12 Mary, I see you at 12, so looking for 13 or more on choice on these vintage eggnog quart containers. Either the Tegler's Old Fashioned Eggnog in the black and silver, which I think is really striking.
It's so classy. Like that makes you want to oop, having me some eggnog. Like that's up.
And I've watched enough of these lives in recent months to know that the eggnog debate concerns fandom continues here and in the comments.
This is making me more nervous. I tell you, I feel like.
Well, like I said, I think these were pre-pasteurized, like pre that kind of. But the stuff you can buy in the store today is definitely pasteurized. So you're safe.
Yeah. Oh my, that's so great with the ornament on the front and this. Oh my God, and the silver. Oh my Lord, that's great.
So then, for this, I just used to tape the top. I just used black electrical tape because I thought that looked nice for the closure. But if you wanted to, and I use some painter tape, which is not really sticking right now, but you can also seal these however you want. But again, they'll ship flat because that's the best way. And then it's new old stock. You can do what you will. You can fold them yourself. So Mary's in at 12, looking for 13 or more on choice. I'm going to start that countdown on these vintage eggnog quart milk cartons. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Looking for 13 or more or the bid end.
Like if you could find an old store display and have that and put this in front and then have your Tom and Jerry set, that would be awesome.
Well, Jason knows I bought an old coffee bag from him that I've used in
Yes
before that was full of beans, actually. And
Yep.
there's a bid end from Karen. Thanks so much. Mary, let me know if you would like the green and red one or the black one or both for your high bid of 12 each.
You know, John, those beans, they actually smell pretty good too.
You know, in a pinch.
He ground them up. He already ground them up.
they're my emergency store, you know.
Back up to the backup.
Beans continue to rise in price.
Mary wants both, John.
Okay.
Okay.
She's taking both. All right, Miss Katie.
All right, choice for 40, Jason.
Gotcha.
Okay. I have this pixie girl. She is 6 inches across. So Bill, you might be able to tell me. She doesn't have a sticker, and I'm not sure if she was made or if she is a brand.
I'm pretty sure she's a mold.
A mold. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, she's done really nice.
Yeah.
The paint's really good on her. Her face is very nice. Lashes. So she is starting at 40. That's your first choice. And she is 6 inches. She's pretty big. So she's like the queen of the pixies. You can put all the little guys around her. And then
oh, Amy says she's Tilso.
Oh,
Okay.
Tilso. Okay.
All right, Amy.
I mean, the paint is really good. I mean, if someone did it, then they did a really great job, you know? But I'm
She's
not
amazing.
sure.
That's what, like with what Bill was saying, you don't see the female pixies. You just don't. Like, it's amazing.
Yeah.
She's beautiful.
Yeah, she is. She's the sexy mama of the group. And then this is an amazing, amazing ornament. This is a blown glass, and this is, I'm probably going to pronounce it wrong, but Laved of Italy. And you can Google that. Just like Bill said, these go for in the hundreds for these. This is 8 inches. This is all hand blown glass. This carousel top. This is like a bottle brush glittered tree. There is a little drum here. The drum is not glass though. And then this is a glass snowman. The bottom is, I don't know if it's showing up well, but it is like a fuchsia.
So good.
With this snow. And it has this carousel top here. This is all glass here. And it is a great, great piece.
Katie, what I love about that is that when they made it, the snowman is his own ornament. They have a little topper on him, and then it was like at the factory, they were like, all right, we're going to make him put him, that's neat.
Yeah, so before I researched it, I was like, did someone like assemble this? But no, this is the company, because I was saying the same thing, like, why is the topper, but it's the exact same brand company here. They only made 2,500 of these, and when it was sold, it retailed for 80 just for selling.
It's amazing.
Original. So it's a great. You need a nice big space in your tree to stick that in. The big hole, especially if you have the original.
See, I always take one that size and put it in the middle, and then I build out.
Build out.
I figure, because I figure as you come down middle of the tree, that I always put a big one that size in the middle and then build down.
Yeah.
I have the challenged artificial tree that has, at this point, because I've had it for so long, it has that space that doesn't quite get filled in. And
yes.
So,
Me too. Me too. Yep.
All right. So this is your one choice. Your other choice is this pixie girl. And so I see 40. We're going to start a countdown. Looking for 41 or more. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Looking for 41 or the bid end. Yes, it is an amazing, amazing ornament.
It does sort of resemble a mushroom, the way the top comes up, like a Christmas mushroom.
Yes.
So Winter Wonderland is what that is.
And I see the bid end. All right.
All right.
Oh.
She's taking both. All
All
right, Sarah.
right.
Good get. All right.
Oh, Sarah, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. Oh, you know what? This might look good with all your little bugs you have.
Yeah.
It will.
Be a cool
good.
feature. All right, Sarah. Thank you so much.
All right. Congratulations, Sarah. Thank you, Katie. They were gorgeous. All right. My next items, it's going to be choice. So it's going to be choice. It's going to start at $16. So your first choice is you're going to get all these little ceramic bells. So this is your first choice at 16. You're going to get all these made in Japan ceramic bells. So you have, and they measure, I think I measured, they're about 2.5 inches tall. So you get one of the Santas, you get two of the angels, one that's playing the accordion, one she's playing the little, oh, I don't know, maybe the mandolin, maybe a mandolin or a guitar, probably more so a mandolin. Then you're getting the two Christmas trees. So these are little bells. They're all in very good condition. So that is your first choice at $16. So
Hi, Ruthie.
I'll show you one. Hey, Ruthie, there is one up close. And the clapper's missing in that one. I just realized. So the clapper's missing in that. I thought they all had their, okay, sorry. So Santa is missing his clapper. So that is your first choice at $16. You're going to get all those little bells. Your other choice at 16 is the cute little kitschy Santa, all with the gold and the red. He has a little bit of paintwear right there in his boot. It's a very cute made in Japan planter. So you can see it's stamped made in Japan. Cute little planter. I love this little fella. I've only seen him a couple times before. I think he's good if you have a non-traditional Christmas, especially since they use the yellows. There is slight little paintwear right there, but an overall super good condition. And I forget how tall he is. He measures about 4 inches tall by about 3 inches wide. So he's a little smaller guy. Super cute, just hanging out there with the Christmas gifts. I love the polka dots, the little holly. Again, he's your little planter. They didn't paint the back, so it's not that this is missing paint. The few times I've sold by this company, they didn't paint the back. It is definitely glazed, but it is not painted. Super clean on the inside. I could imagine this cute little guy with a couple little candy canes hanging off him. Super cute to pop him in your display. I also love the fact that the candy cane is painted gold, that it's not painted the traditional colors. So he's in super good shape, just a little paint rub right there to his boot. So, and they kind of look like dominoes, Amy, you're right. But definitely cute, especially if you guys are into like, you know, the shopper girls. Like, could you imagine if you had the little shopper girls with him? Kind of like we kind of set our ceramics up almost as if they're little displays, or almost like people would decorate with their dolls. Like, so Santa would be here, like he'd be your mall Santa sitting here on the gifts. The little shopper girls are shopping around him. And that's how I kind of envision him being used. And then your other choice, again, I'll show these up close. We'll show it again. So we're at 17. Thank you. You're going to get all these little angels. So she is just caroling away with her little mandolin. There you go. The light was shining, so you can see that it is gold on there. There's no chips at all, no damage. They have their little, she has a little Japan label. That one's missing on her. They're all part of the same series. And then you're going to get the two little Christmas tree bells. Super good condition. The cold paint's in very, very good condition on there. Maybe minor wear. And then you have Santa, who I did discover is missing his little clapper, but he's the Christmas joy. So I'll show them to you again, and then we'll do a countdown. These are about 2.5 inches tall. They're Japan. They're bells. Santa's missing his clapper. So we're at 17, looking for 18. And then your other choice was the made in Japan Santa planter. So let's go ahead and count these down. We'll go from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Hello, Powder Donut. And don't ask me why I jumped to go from a countdown from 20. Must be old habit. So Again,
made me think. I was like, have I been doing the countdown?
No. Jason and his counting. It's a typical Jason thing. So Lizzie, thank you. I see you're 18. Tabitha, I hope I'm saying that right. Tabitha is 19. Jana has a just in case of 20. So there's the bid end. Tabitha, your 21 came in after the bid end. So there is our bid end. So Lizzie at 21. Lizzie, let me know. We'll just make this Santa or bells. So we'll just call it Santa or bells. At your 21, Santa or bells. And then Jana, you will have backup for whatever is left. Let me get those off the board there. I don't want them to break now that they sold. So we will just, you're taking the planter. All right, Lizzie, I got you for the planter. Thank you so much. So then Jana, let me know if you wanted the bells at 20. Thank you guys for bearing with me here. I don't want to miss anything.
And then Tabitha has the backup at 19.
It is Tabitha. What is wrong with me? Good Lord, Jason. I'm sorry, gang. Sorry about that. My eyes see one thing, my brain says another. So Tabitha, I see you.
Jana will take the bells.
All right, we got y'all. Thank you so much. Sorry about mispronouncing your name. That's my bad. Tabitha, my apologies.
All okay, right, Jason, this is going to start for the whole lot for 20. And for those of you who have seen Jason and I sell together in the past, you know that we just bring the same things without even planning. So I also have some putz houses. Now, these are the larger sized houses. They're sort of the next step up from the ones we saw earlier. And I just love this set together because the church has a bit of a unique feature. And then I just love this turquoise and pink house together. So you're bidding on the whole set for $20. Like the set we saw earlier, the windows, the cellophane in the windows is all intact. It's all there. But as you can see, there are issues with it. Some of them are sliced, but they're all there. The door on the church is in great condition. I will point out the other condition issue is it looks like there might have been something affixed to the top of the church steeple at some point that isn't there anymore. Maybe there was a star or a cross. But again, these are the larger sizes. So let's look at the church first. The church is 7 inches tall and 5.5 inches across. So these aren't the 3x4 ones. These are the ones that are a bit larger. And it's in really great condition. It has this beautiful detail around the steeple, which I think is meant to look like there's a little balcony there, and these really symmetrical windows down the side. Just a really beautiful example of a putz house with all of the mica glitter. There is a remnants of a Japan mark down there. The other ones do have it, but just so pretty. So this is the church. Then there's this great turquoise house. Again, all the cellophane is there, but when you look closely, you can see that some of it is damaged. And then there's this great little overhang over the front 2 windows, and then these 2 sea sponge trees and the Japan stamp on the bottom of that. Just in really great condition. The glitter is just glistening like snow on the rooftop. So pretty. And then I just think this pink one is fantastic. First of all, because it's pink, but also because it's set at an angle. Look at the roof line of the house. It's like the house was built on a corner lot or something. There is a Japan stamp on the bottom of this one as well. But I just love this pink house for the mere fact that it was set on an angle and it has this little gable over the front door. We don't often see little details like that all the time in these putz houses. So this is what you're bidding on. You're getting all of them for the same price. Oh, goodness. We have a lot going on in the chat, don't we? Thanks for taking care of that, Alicia. So right now, what's that, Jason?
It must have gotten filtered on my end. My apologies if I missed anything.
Oh, no, it's just somebody. And anyway, yeah. It's all taken care of. So we're looking at 22 or more, and I'm going to go ahead and start the countdown. So remember, you can use it just in case if you're interested. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
There we go.
Yeah, it does look like a Smurf house a little bit. Definitely the right color, right? Okay, so Renovative Home came in with a bid of 25. Catworm had a just in case of 37. So Catworm, these are yours for $26. Congratulations.
All right. John will get you over here.
My next item is starting at 25. I have a vintage needlepoint stocking with this great graphic
So good.
of Santa at the fireplace with a little kitten. With a little wish list. How adorable is that?
That's so good, John.
This measures 21 and a half inches long, so it's a big one. It's a large stocking. Whoever has this stocking is getting a lot of stuff, or they hoped to get a lot of stuff from Santa. I love the kind of quintessential scene, the Christmas scene. I think that we all, at least I know that I do, we didn't have the fireplace. We'd always talked about we never had a fireplace growing up, but that like fireplace scene with that mantle clock, which really takes it back to a certain time, and the candle, and again the needlepoint. Now I can't really date this just because needlepoint's been around for a while. The backing though isn't a velvet; it's just a red fabric. Sort of has a little bit of a shine to it, but it's not shiny, if that makes any sense. I think it's just cotton, although it has a little bit of a sheen. I don't know. Anyway, I think it's gorgeous and it's fun and I loved it. So I wanted to bring it to the sale. But I love his expression too, like Santa like caught off guard by the cat, right? Like, what, you want stuff for Christmas too? I didn't come prepared. And how about those heels on his boots too, right?
Yeah.
So maybe that helps state it a little bit too. So Karen, I see you at 27, looking for 28 or more on this vintage needlepoint stocking. Again, this is 21 and a half inches long. Like I said, it is a big one. And I've seen, again, these are those things where you see variations on these. It's hard to find, the specific same one. So I don't know. I see a lot of other Noel ones with different scenes. I saw one with some bears on it, but I couldn't quite find one that looked like this.
And John, when I find them that they're stained or they're soiled.
Yeah, this one, I mean, I will say, like,
clean.
it's not. I don't think it was ever like super bright white. I just think that was
right.
It was kind of like this almost. It looks more white on camera. It's almost like kind of a beigey white.
Yep.
Yeah, and so I don't think that there isn't anything.
No, yours looks really clean.
Seam. There's nothing coming. Like none of the seams, all the seams and stuff are intact. So it's a really nice find. And I'm happy to bring it to the sale. So Karen's at 27, looking for 28 or more. I'm going to go ahead and start a countdown. I think we have one more round, right? After this.
Yes. Yep. Me and Katie have our one, and then it's one more, and then we'll do a recap. Yep.
Excellent. So Karen's 27, looking for 28 or more. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end, looking for 28 or more, or the bid end. I can barely get it on the screen.
It's big, and you're right. If somebody's filling that, they've been a good person this year. A doggone good person.
I think it's because the cat, right? I think the cat's really getting what they want. And there's the bid end. So Karen, thanks so much. This is coming to you for 27.
Congratulations, Karen. That's a beautiful stocking. All right, Katie.
Jason, I have a choice for 15.
Okay.
I'm going to start these low. First up is this guy. He's a big 12 inches long, stockinette face, in great condition, little sleeper. He has the Japan sticker on him. So he's very, very long when you stretch him out. He's 12. And I just love this goofy face on him.
Oh, my. Bill, you just had one like this with the teeth.
Oh, you did?
Oh, my, with the teeth.
Yeah. And there's the Japan sticker, and he is 8 inches tall.
Katie, I'll be here. I'm just closing out my screen for a second. So keep
no
going,
problem.
and I'll highlight
No
stuff.
problem.
So you just keep rolling.
All right. So he has this little blonde little tuft of hair here. He got these little buck teeth here. Bendable arms. His suit's in really good condition. He's a funny looking face here. He got a nice lashes, or this one. So you can see the difference in size. He's 8 inches. He's a whole 12. So I do see, Amy, you're in at 18. Thank you guys so much. Sarah's in at 20. I don't know. It looks like a Halloween face to me for some reason.
I love that like the teeth on top are almost as though they're getting teeth. Like almost the teeth are coming in.
Like all I want for Christmas is my
Yeah.
2 front teeth. Yeah, right? I mean, that face is just goofy. Just that little bit of paint that they used and just that expression is so great in him. And then this stockinette, it's an awesome condition. I mean, there's not in that. He could be a sleeper.
And that's a tall one too.
Yeah, he's tall. He's 12. He's a whole ruler here, guys, if you stretch him out. All right, so I'm going to start a countdown. So get your best bids in. We are looking for 29, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Okay, so we got that at 27. Antiques for you at 36.
All right, bid end.
I don't know how you're giving those up, Katie. They're so great.
I was just about to ask, do you have these in your collection? And
No,
they-
I don't. I don't have too many pixies like this because I just can't. I just can't, guys. My
right.
house is very small.
Man,
All
the
right.
lags is real. So hold on here, Katie. It all came in staggered all over the place. Stacy and Sarah, both of your 41 and Sarah, your 56 came in after the bid end. So antiques for you, we got a just in case of 56. So Stacy had the highest at 39. So for 40, Stacy, let Katie know which one you want.
Or antiques for you, right? For 40.
Yes, antiques
Yeah.
for you for 40. It's getting
All
late.
right.
Sorry about that mistake.
It's okay. So let me know. You can say teeth or sleep.
She's taking them
Both of
both.
All right, that makes it
Easy
easy.
answer.
Thank you so much.
Okay. All right.
All right,
Man,
we're in our
well, you guys-
last round after Jason's one, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And we're going to go through it real quick here. So my next items, they're going to be choice for 10. And I have these in white in my own personal collection. So these are the harder rubber plastic. So it's like that very hard plastic. I think these are super mid-century deer. These do have their original bell. So I do have 2 of them for you to choose from. 2 of them. One is a little lighter. One's a little darker. I don't think that's fading. I just think it's from the way the rubber, or should I say the plastic was molded. So they're like that harder plastic. They measure 5 1/4 inches tall by 9 inches wide. So what's great about these is that they do stand on their own. They have their original bells and the heads are posable. So you can spin the head however you want. So they're these super great mid-century deers. Joanne, I see you for 10. Leanne, I see you for 12. And they made actually a baby deer. So there is a smaller deer. Again, this is on choice. And then they also made it that the heads were just flower picks. So you can find just the heads and flower picks. And I've seen them in red, so I have them in red. And in my own collection, I have them in white. So they're in really good condition. A lot of times all the paint is missing on the eyes because that's just a cold paint that's painted on top of the harder plastic. Hooves are in super good condition. There's no real name on these. They did give them some great detailing here. You can see like on the back tail, super good detailing. But if you love mid-century, these are super mid-century. And then this is your other one. So I just spun the head so they were going opposing ways. So we are at 16. We're looking for 19. We got Lindy Lou. That is on choice. Let's go ahead and count these down. So we are doing just in case, and we're looking for 19 or more. It'll be on choice. All the antlers are intact. So we'll go from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We're looking for 21 or more, or the bid end. Antiques for you. I saw your 19. Collector Love Vintage 1971. You're in at 20. And then I see Lori's just in case of 35. Again, these are not something that I find all that often. So Joanne, I see you're 21. So there's the bid end. So Lori, at your high, just in case of 35 at 22. At 22, let me know. We're going to call this one dark red or light red, but they're pretty much the same. I think they kind of go good together. So if you had your heart set on the lighter red one, just put in light red or dark red, and that is at 22 each. So they're both yours, Lori. Thank you so much. All right, Bill.
Okay, Jason. I don't know if anyone noticed, but there's no wall of bins back here anymore. So I've been hard at work working on that. And when I opened up one of the bins, I realized I had yet another bin full of pixies that I didn't remember I had.
Oh,
So this last round is a pixie round, starting for choice at 15. And I tried to get some that, again, are a little bit unusual. So this first guy may look like a common one to you. He is a knee hugger, but he has this top hat on. And this top hat at one point was full of candy. He was a candy container. And whoever, if anyone decides to take him home, you'll notice that in his hat is a little staple. And that staple would have had the ingredients for the candy, because it's required for them to tell you what the ingredients are. So he was actually manufactured to be a candy container. So how cool is he? He does have a little glue residue around the hat, and that's typical on these candy containers because it's literally just a piece of cardboard that's sitting on top of the hat. So he's the first choice. The second choice is, and actually, let me just tell you, 6.5 inches tall, so bigger when it comes to the pixies. I have this little dude hanging out on the pillow, so cute. And this is meant to be an ornament, so it does have a hanger. This is 4 inches tall, and this one still does have the blue Made in Japan tag. And then I have one truly I've only seen once, the one that I have right here. I have this pixie wearing a hula skirt.
No way. No way, Bill. Come on.
This pixie's a pick, so you could actually put it in an arrangement, but the pixie is doing the hula, eyes closed, just so darling, right? And this pixie is 6.5 inches from the base to the top. And it truly is just a bunch of floral greenery meant to look like a hula skirt. The chenille arms can be manipulated and bent, just so adorable.
You're killing me, Bill. This is crazy. This is good crazy.
yeah.
This is good crazy.
So what I love about this is this kind of merges my loves of both Pixie and Plastic Fantastic, right? So you got Pixie at the top and Plastic at the bottom. What could be better than that?
And plants, Bill. And plants.
Oh, you're right. You're right. That as well. So let me show you the choices one more time. So you're bidding on choice for these 3 pixies, and we're at the end, so I want to just count it down. If anyone's interested, now's the time to get your bids in, or your just in cases, and hopefully they'll all find a new home. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. So fun. Yeah, I showed Jason the bin that I found. It was actually unbelievable to me as well. I was surprised.
Like, oh well, look at this.
Okay, so there's Karen's bid end. Karen, thank you so much for taking over for us. So Sarah had a bid of 36. Lori came in with a just in case of 37. Ruthie has a just in case of 39. So Ruthie, you have first choice at 38. You can let me know if you like pillow, top hat, or hula, and then we'll work backwards from there.
You know, somebody had a hula bar, or somebody went to Hawaii and made that and came home, or it was like made for like a luau party or something.
So Ruthie wants the pillow. Ruthie, the pillow's coming to you. So Lori, you're back up at your just in case of 37. Would you like top hat, hula, or the combination? I love these pillow pixies. These little ones come along every once in a while. I think they're so cute.
I'm sorry, gang. I'm trying to highlight them when they come in. She wants the top hat.
Top hat. So I have hula left. Next was, let me see.
Hang
Next
on.
was Sarah at 36. Sarah, do you have any interest in hula? The hula. And then Tina is next at 29. Okay, Sarah's passing. Tina, did you want the hula?
I just heard her say yes.
Oh,
she said yes. Wow. I heard her say that. I heard her say yes.
Thank you, everyone.
Yep. Funny. I heard that from downstairs. We don't even need to see that one in the chat. So yes.
Amazing how that happens.
Yep. Heard it through the floor.
So I'm going to finish up with some more ephemera. This is going to start at 16. I love sheet music for displays. This is a little bit more than sheet music. This is Rudolph's Christmas album. This was made for different organ manufacturer companies. So this one was Thomas Organs. There's a little insert that goes into it. I'm going to tell you what the measurements are. This is 9x12. Not only do you get Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, though, you get a bunch of other Christmas songs in this Christmas album. So The Night Before Christmas song, Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree, A Merry, Merry Christmas to You, songs we never heard of, like When Santa Claus Gets Your Letter, I Saw Three Ships, When Shepherds Watched Their Flocks, Jingle Bells. They're all in here. They're all in there. But the great piece of this is that image on the front of Rudolph leading Santa's sleigh and that nice little bow on top. So there is a little bit of a condition issue. I mean, I wouldn't say it's an issue, but a little bit of wear at the top. I guess that'd be top right corner of this. But I love using sheet music in displays, whether you frame this one because it's more of a songbook, probably not as much a frameable thing, although you could take it apart. I do also want to point out that I don't know how this actually works, but so that piece comes out. And these inserts, it says that continue to improve the many models, the manufacturer makes change in their specifications. So basically, they would publish these inserts for the books that would tell you which parts of the organ to use to play the different songs. So there are two of these for some reason. I don't know why there are two. I think they're the same. I don't think there's any difference between the two. Karen, I see you in at 20. Again, I just like the graphics on these. There was a time when people bought sheet music. That was how, music was distributed. People, played things at homes, parties, entertained their friends and family. And so this, again, I love hearkening back to that sort of time of entertaining in people's homes for the holidays. Joanne, I see you in at 25. So looking for 26 or more to keep things moving. I'm going to start that countdown. So get your best bids in. We are doing just in case. So get that in during the countdown. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end, looking for 20, now looking for 27 or more, or the bid end. Antiques for You, I see you at 26. So looking for 27 or more, or the bid end. Just in case of 46, looking for that bid end. And there's a bid end from Karen. Thanks so much for doing our bids end first, Karen. Really appreciate that. Antiques for You, this is coming to you for 26. Thanks so much.
He's like the old Montgomery Ward one, too. Yeah, he's the good looking one.
All right, this is going to be choice 20, but it is the same item, but I have two of them.
20 at choice, right, Katie?
Yeah, it is the pajama flat Santa face that is made by a bijou boutique in 19th Street, New York, made in the USA. So this is the first one. The beard is pretty nice on these. He got a great face. So this is number one. The difference is I'm going to show you. So this one has the zipper. It's fully functional. The next one is the same, except the zipper is open and I can't get this to close. So you could repair the zipper, but I would say the reason I'm keeping it the same because I think displaying something like this inside of it and hanging it is just as good. Like it should be open and you should stick something super cute in there because I'm not into the less is more. More is more for me. So if you put something in there, I think it would be great.
And were different companies that made these, but Bijou is the OG. They were the original company. So these are the good ones.
Yep.
And they did great Santa faces.
Both
and
have
there's a pixie one too.
I want to put another Santa inside that Santa.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm with you, John.
I would have Inception.
Is the pixie a flat face with the pajama bag?
Yeah.
Do you have it?
I've sold it a couple times.
Oh my goodness. I've never seen that one.
John, I'm with you, like nesting Santas almost, like Russian dolls. Like there's a Santa and a Santa and a Santa.
Yes.
Yes, they are choice. Yep, they are choice.
Yes.
Or the smaller pixie. So there's a bunch of pixies coming out of the hat.
Coming out of his head, yeah. I don't have any small ones on hand, but I just think it's cute to stuff. I mean, there's tissue in here right now, so you could put a lot of stuff because it goes down to there. So I see you for 25, and this is for choice, and we're going to start a countdown.
So good.
See, you're 27. All right. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I see you're 28. I see you're just a case of 40. Let me see. Okay. So I see, do you see the just in case of 40, and then antiques for you was 46, just in case of 35, bid end. So this would be 41, if I'm correct, right?
You're exactly right. 41 to Lori. Yep.
Lori, 41. You could just say, well, zipper or no zipper or both. Let me know which one you want. And then whatever she chooses, then it would be 40 for the Whimsy Lark Vintage Treasure.
She wants the one with the zipper. She wants the one with the zipper. Yep.
Okay. And then would you like the other one for your bid of 40?
Let me highlight that for you right there. And Sarah, your 45 did come in after the bid end, and Tina, your 30 did come in after the bid end on our end.
She'll take.
Says yes.
Perfect. Yep, thank you guys so much. Right. Thank you.
All right. And my last items are going to start at $6 choice. For some ephemera, it's going to be on sheet music, some sort of unique sheet music. The first one is from 1933. It is Parade of the Wooden Soldiers. So I think that's super neat, especially if you guys collect nutcrackers. I think that would look great as your background, even if you guys frame these on some sort of a gallery wall. And both of these measure the same, 9 by 12. So just $6 choice. And I thought I highlighted it, but it went away. There it is. So highlight it, choice for $6. And that is on the Parade of the Wooden Soldiers. And this is more a muted red and green. And I think that would be great in a non-traditional Christmas. And this is older sheet music. It's from 1933. So very good condition. There is just a little slight discoloration on it. You can tell that this was used because somebody did some handwriting on the inside. But I think that just gives it character. So if you guys are into the toy soldiers, I thought that would be great in your Christmas display. My personal favorite, and there is some issue, there is some weathering to this, but my personal favorite for the $6 is the Swingin' Saint Nick. This one is from 1965, so you can see that it is a little bendy. There is a little soilage right here, a little stain, but the graphic on this, I think, is quintessential rockabilly 1950s, 1960s. So, Joanne, I see you for $6. I just think it's super cool that Santa is playing an electric guitar with his swinging band. So it is guitars and combos. So then you can tell that I don't know that I want to say, I don't think there's water damage. There's just a little curling to it. I think it was in a moisture situation, but there's no like must, no real odors. But there is just that little stain right there that you can also see from the outside. But
John, are you sitting on your hands, John?
No, I'm thinking you're sitting on your. I mean, I'm literally sitting on my hands. But I thought you were close to bidding. This seems to be your.
I don't honestly with the font here, Swingin' Saint Nick. Like I know, Catworm, play it, Santa. Like he is just rocking out with the band. And this is, oh, and I'm sorry, and what I think is great, and then we'll count it down. One of the songs in here is Ho Ho Go. So it's Ho Ho Go is one of his songs that you could play, Ho Ho Go. One of the other ones is Jingle Bell Jump, Mistletoe Rock, The Night Before Christmas, Rock the Halls, Swing It, St. Nick, Swing It, St. Nick, and Tinsel Tree Twist. Say that 4 times fast. Tinsel Tree Twist. So, Joanne, I see you for 9. Karen, I see you for 10. Joanne, you're back at 11. So that was your one choice. And on the back, it does advertise other guitar, song books. But again, remember, there is some deterioration to this. It's just weathered a little bit, but super neat, especially if you frame it. I've never seen one of these before. And then your other one was the 1933, the Parade of Wooden Soldiers, which is super, very deco looking, if that's the kind of decor you guys do for Christmas. So let's count it down. We're looking for 12 or more. So we are doing just in case. So let's go from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Karen, we saw you for 12. Char, we got you at 13. So we're looking for 14 or more. And that's on choice of the Parade of the Wooden Soldiers. Very, very deco looking. Very toy soldier. Like I said, I could see nutcrackers behind that. Leanne, we see you for 15. And then your other one is a great, 50s, 60s, almost like Back to the Future, rocking out Santa. All right. There's the bid end. So Leanne, let me know if you want Santa or Soldier. Santa or Soldier. And then Char, you'll have backup, and then we'll go from there. All right. You want the toy soldier? All right. That one is yours. Congratulations. And that was at 15. So let me get that real quick. 15. And that is Leanne. Thank you so much, Leanne. Thank you, guys. And then let me know if backup, if you were interested in the Swingin' St. Nick for 13. And if not, Karen, you could have it for 12. So you could have this at backup for 13. If that's what you're interested in. Let me sit this to the side so it doesn't get bent.
She wanted the soldiers.
Okay. All right. So then backup would be Karen. Let me know, Karen, if you want. I thought they were all going after St. Nick. So Karen, let me know if you're interested in the Swingin' Santa for 12. And then Joanne, you'd have backup after that. So Karen at 12 for this, or Joanne at 11. And we'll just keep an eye on the chat really quick here. Thank you guys for hanging out with us all night. Thank you guys so much. So we're just watching there. And then the bots are back in again tonight. You're having a good sale on YouTube if the bots are in. So you're rocking the house. Aaron, if you're interested at 12, just let me know. We'll take care of those.
I mean, this is the best adult dating site.
It is. It is. Absolutely. Vintage is the best adult dating site. All right. So we're just going to keep it moving. Karen, let me know. I'm not sure if you're getting filtered, but Karen, you could have the swinging guitar at 12. And Joanne, then you'd have backup at 11. So Karen, didn't make sense what I saw in the chat from you, Karen. Not sure what emojis that was, but Karen, it could be yours for 12 if you're interested. Karen, don't forget. So Karen Lord, let me know if you wanted this at your 12. And then Joanne, just be prepared, Joanne, if you're interested at 11, and we'll keep it moving the best we can.
Karen,
yes, gotcha. All right, Karen, I got you. Thank you. I just want to make sure I get it at the right price. So I got you at 12, Karen. Thank you so much. I'm going to bring us all up here. Bill, do you mind helping me out with how the recap's going to work?
Sure thing, everyone. We are at the point in our broadcast this evening where we are going to show one more time any item that wasn't claimed earlier. And if you weren't here or you were taking some time to think about it, this is the time for you to grab anything that we still have. So what we will do is we will go in order and we will show you anything that we have. We will tell you the starting bid. and any condition issues that you need to see, but we're going to move pretty swiftly. So if you are interested in that item, you can put your bid in the chat, and if you are the only bidder, you will receive the item at the bid that you place, as long as it is our start bid or above. If there is a second or multiple bidders, we will turn it into a quick auction, and we'll do a countdown from 15. So at that point, you can start exercising your just in case option if you have been an active bidder. And that's the way it's going to work. So again, before people leave, please send us your information if you've purchased anything from us tonight. And John, did you have anything to recap?
I do. I have a few items. So first up is this vintage greeting card box. This measures 10 3/4 by 13 inches, so it's a big one. This is by the Art Guild of Williamsburg. This is $24, so you can write $24 card box. Again, great Santa, nice Merry Christmas large and in charge, and the gold is a really nice display piece. So 24 on the Santa gift greeting card box. Then I had two Wee Wisdom magazines. These are kids magazines. This one's from December 1960. Let me give you sizes on these. These are, let's see here, 7 by 10 inches. There is a bit of a fold here. You don't really notice it from the cover. You see it more on the back. These are filled with fun games and activities. These have a more religious bent on some of the articles and stuff inside. So it's a nice mix of secular and sacred Christmas stuff. But again, Santa in space was kind of irresistible. They did great graphics on these. These are 15 for choice. You can write 15 Space Santa. The other option of those two still left is the Space Baby from January of 1966. Again, a great mix of articles inside, their poems and their stories. This one promotes the old sled story that's coming up in the next issue. This one has a little more folding and a little bit of discoloration, but when it's displayed like this or framed, you're really not going to see that so much. So 15 for Space Baby. And then finally, I had this hobbyist fairy lamp. Let me get my notes. This was $25. Again, this was made by someone or painted by someone. I love the glaze of this. Very MCM with the diamonds. There are some condition issues that I should point out if you are interested. There's a couple of chips here on one of the diamonds and the faintest little hairline crack there. I think you probably see it on either side. I don't think it's structurally a problem because it's been around for so long. There's a bit of a chip here too, just from where it would sit in the little bottom part of the fairy lamp. But that's 25 on this, so 25 fairy lamp if you're interested. And that's all I had.
All right. And in the recap or in a replay, if anybody sees this and you want to, make sure you reach out to John, and I'm sure he'll make arrangements to sell it to you if you're interested. Katie, do you have a recap?
I just have one item, which was my Santa ornament here. And he was $25 if anyone was interested in this guy. Here's his little hanger here. This beautiful beard. And this glittered face with the snow.
So amazing.
Great face.
Those Italian ornaments are getting harder to find. But that wispy beard is amazing.
Yeah, the beard's great.
And how much, Katie? You said 25. 25. Okay.
25. So if anyone's interested in that, 25. That's all I had.
All right, Bill. How about you?
I'm good, Jason.
All right. And I'm good too. So let's get us all back up here. All right, guys. Let's move. I'm going to move this around, Katie, if you don't mind. Let's move this. I like the way we started out back in the same squares. All right, guys. That was a tremendous sale. Thank you all for hanging out with us in the chat. Thank you so much, Karen, for stepping in for Northwest Sunshine as our bid ender. We appreciate you guys so much. We appreciate our lurkers. We appreciate everybody in the chat. Thank you all for the super chats. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Sarah. Yeah. So much for those super chats. You didn't have to. We all appreciate you. Thank you, Katie. Thank you, John. And thank you, Bill, for hanging out with me tonight and hanging out with me and Bill tonight. When can they find you again, Katie? When are you going to be around again?
So I don't have another sale planned the whole December.
Wow.
So, yeah. So I'm just trying to get caught up and do some holiday stuff and do some decorating. You will see me. I'll be posting pics of all my stuff. So I'll be seeing you guys. I'll be in sales, but I don't know if I'm going to have an official sale.
And if you guys did purchase from Katie tonight, her email is below her. She is going to need all your information. So please send your username, your full name, your address, and your zip to her so she can get you invoiced. And also, please make sure you follow her over on Instagram. She is Vintage Treasure Girl. You're not going to, and now she left. And now she's back. You guys definitely want to follow Katie. She drops some great content, and she has some great and incredible sales over on Instagram. All right, John, when can they find you again?
I'm pulling a Katie. I don't have anything else scheduled at the moment. I have thoughts of doing stuff, but I have nothing officially scheduled. I will be working on my displays.
Okay.
I've got that stuff done, but I've got nothing else. So I need to get on that. So that's what you'll find on my Instagram, hopefully coming very soon, if I can pull those bins out and be productive. So that's my plan. But yeah, just give me a follow over on Instagram. Again, Katie too. She's great displays. I try to create some good ones, and I've got some plans. Hopefully I can put them into action.
And guys, again, if you purchase from John, please make sure you email him all the important information so he can get you invoiced and get your items out to you. Please give him a follow. Like he said, if you guys are stumped for decorating, follow him, follow Katie. They're going to give you some great ideas. And they also drop great content, and they're just great human beings and great sellers. And I'm so privileged to know you guys. Thank you so much. So,
Thank
Bill,
you. So
Thank you for inviting us.
yes,
No,
thank you. This is a
Thank
lot
you
of fun.
guys
Thank
so
you
much.
so much.
Thank you. All right, Bill, my partner in crime. When are you up next? When can they find you next?
Well, like Jason, like John and Katie, I don't have any. No, I do. I have another,
I was like, you don't.
my next sale is on Wednesday over on Instagram at 5 o'clock with Steph from Crazy for Kitsch. We're going to do a Kitschmas sale, but then I am taking some time off because I have a bunch of YouTube content that I want to edit and get posted. So over the next week, I should be dropping at least one, if not 2 or 3 new videos.
All right.
How about you, Jason?
Well, please follow Bill. Please, let's get his numbers up here on YouTube, please. If you guys have not subscribed, please subscribe. His videos are really, really fun to watch. And follow him over on Instagram as well. Me, I will be back on Wednesday night right here on my channel. I'm one of the vintage gents. My other vintage gent is David of Junk Drunk Antiques. Every single Wednesday night at 8 p.m., either on my channel or his, we collaborate on a sale. We're going to be bringing back quick claims. So we're going to have quick claims this Wednesday. We love quick claims. We know you guys do too. And then Thursday night, I will be on Sarah's channel, The Traveling Button. I'm one of the co-hosts of the Vintage Quartet. So it's her. She is the Traveling Button, along with her husband, Junk Drunk Antiques, and myself. Our guest this week is the one, the only, Enamor Amy. So she's our guest every single first Thursday of every month. She's our guest on the quartet. Then on Saturday, Bill will be back with me and Enamor Amy here on my channel over here on YouTube. We decided we were going to do Christmas now on Saturdays, either here or on Instagram between now and when Christmas comes. So we're going to do it again here on YouTube. We're going to host it on my channel, but we're going to mix in some Christmas gift ideas. So it's not going to be so hardcore Christmas. It'll be Christmas themed things. So if you're looking for some gifts, please give us a join. It'll be 7 p.m. Eastern this Saturday. So other than that, gang, thank you all. Please give the video a thumbs up. Please give everybody a follow. Please get us your information so we can get your goods out to you. And again, thank you all. I appreciate you all. I appreciate you all as our customers. I appreciate you all as lurking. And guys, thank the 3 of you so much. So
thank you so much.
You.
All right, guys, have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night. Thank you, everyone.
Good night.